What's good, everybody? Salute to all my people. It's your boy ShowTyme. We live direct, man. Appreciate everybody always showing love day, man. Salute to all my people. I see y'all in the comment section, man. Today I woke up on the. I'm gonna talk about. Everybody talking about the news real quick, bro. I'm gonna get the basketball part of the way, bro. Cause I'm really feeling some way about things in general. I'm just feeling some way, you know. But Coach, nobody woke up nobody living on the rock, right? So we know news came out early, y'all, that according to reports, gonna get that out of the way. According to reports, Brooklyn Nets are unwilling to give Kyrie Irving the long-term extension. Not surprised about that. I'm gonna say this, y'all. I'll talk to my ticket about this. I'm just not sure. I'm gonna get this out of the way. I'm not sure if Kyrie Irving still want to play basketball. It's just me, y'all. I asked that question and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, how much? Because I've been thinking that way for a whole year. I'm like, how much can I do? Do Kyrie Irving still got love and passion for the game? It's not saying he a bad person. Not saying he's anything. Some guys just want to play basketball, but it's the fame that comes with it they don't want to deal with. And I think part of that can be a reason. We said Nike. Nike gave up on him. Brooklyn Nets giving up on him. And it seemed like everybody has gotten to a point where we just want to label Kyrie Irving this guy that's just unhuman. I don't know what that's about. I don't like that. At the end of the day, Kyrie is just another human being with his own opinion. I don't like that. I don't like that jacket they trying to put on, make it seem like he's some type of loof or something. I'm against that, bro. Uh, now, with that being said, y'all, we all know him and Kyrie Irving very tight. So, you know what I'm saying? According to homie right here, who's been covering on the Brooklyn Nets for quite some time, you notice that, Kyrie Irving hasn't spoken with the team since the season end. Things can get ugly if they don't resign Kyrie Irving, So we could be seeing guys on the run. I'm gonna let y'all come and talk about that, but I want to talk about this for a second, bro. Um, it's stuff like this, y'all. I got anxiety, y'all. Not because some man give me anxiety, stuff like that. Nah, I don't. My heart don't be beating out my chest when somebody trying to play with me. This stuff like this give me anxiety. I don't like looking at this. This hurt my feelings, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This kind of hurt me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I don't like looking at stuff like this. I'm a dad, bro. I'm confused about how what's going on in this world. I really ain't want to talk about this, bro. Cause this stuff like this bothers me, bro. For real. Like I'm messed up right now, just looking at this stuff, man. I'm like, man, we can't even take our kids to school no more, bro. Without worrying about. That's sad, bro. That's sad. I'm listening to the news. One of them saying that, that I think it was the girl right here, um, to the right, the one to next to the girl, the pink shirt. She didn't want to go to school. She wasn't planning on going to school today. I just want to say, man. I mean, yesterday. I just want to say prayers to them people, man. Uh, it's sad, bro. What? What the fuck going on in this country? Like, what's really going on, bro? How do we keep on allowing people to destroy our kids like this? Manipulate our kids' minds, break them down physically, kill them. What happened to protecting the kids, bro? It seems like don't nobody give a damn about the kids no more. What is this? This is I turn on the TV, right? I'm seeing goes up in the grocery store in Buffalo, New York, and kill a bunch of black people. Cause he said we are overpopulated, we're taking over the nation. See, that's why I make my channel. I made this channel, and I want everybody to come up in here and get along. That's why. You know why? Because we got way bigger issues out here in this real world. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I want everybody to come in here. We can cook, we can debate, disagree, but in reality, bro, I want everybody to see eye to eye, realize, bro, we don't have time to come on here and be string y'all gangsters because we got real issues like this in the world. They give me anxiety because I got a daughter. I don't want to see nobody else's kids. I don't like to look at this, bro. I hate looking at that. I feel so bad from parents, bro. I feel so bad, bro. Dropping their kids off, not even knowing that's gonna last time they're gonna have a conversation with them, talk to them. That's sad, bro. That really hurt me, bro. Only reason why I did this story, y'all told me to do it, bro. I really ain't want to do it, bro. Cause I get sensitive when it comes to the kids, bro. I love kids, bro. Bro, y'all don't understand this, bro. Bro, I hate to see kids like this, bro. I don't like to see this. I almost make it feel like we is living in the end of time, bro. You know, I hate to. I don't even like to talk about stuff like that because it like I just want to talk about stuff that keep my spirit or stuff like this, bro. This is sad, bro, on so many levels. So I wanna sit back and bro, that's a hard pill to swallow, bro. I mean, oh my god, bro. Look at that, bro. That's fucked up on so many levels, bro. Look at all that shit that go around in Chicago. Killing kids and shit. When did we start making this shit acceptable, bro? This piece of shit right here. Why in the hell he still living? They say he got detained. He was gonna shoot up another school. According to this cat right here, allegedly. They should have shot that bitch with like a wild dog. What the fuck them kids do to you? I can't fuck with that, bro. Get that Get that piece of shit out my screen, bro. Fuck that dude. But I want to say, bro, to everybody, bro. My message to everybody, bro. We gotta don't just look. Okay, y'all say he dead now. Okay, but this is my message to everybody, bro. This is why I try to set example for people like Cam. When y'all hear me talk to, I don't get too hard on Cam or the younger guy. I don't get too hard on because I want them to realize this. There's ways around just shooting, killing, and fighting. We gotta learn how to have a conversation, bro. We gotta learn how to agree to disagree. The problem is, it's always fuck you, bitch ass nigga, pull up and all that shit. It's always that dumb shit. We gotta set an example. Us older cats, when we gonna start set an example for these young cats out here, bro? They already don't got no role models. They turn on the radio, that's all they talk about. 9 times out of 10, they ain't got no OGs. They ain't got no mamas. Mamas gotta work two, three shifts. Make sure they fed. They ain't got nobody to look out for but the streets. So we gotta make sure we look out for these young folks, bro. Make sure them other kids out there protected also, bro. And our older ladies, bro, still hold the door for them, bro. Hold the door open for the older women. Women, period. Show some damn manners. Walking with a cane right in her face. Bro, what happened to y'all, bro? What is going on in this world? What happened to y'all mamas, homie? Feds picking up all the rappers. What the fuck is going on in this world? All I see every time I turn around is my people killing my people. But we let scumbags like this just skeet off. Nobody want to talk about this. Nobody got no problem. Be the first one to come on here and all these rappers, all these so-called entertainers, they come on the internet and they'll talk about who's snitching. But what about shit like this? What about shit like this? Speak of do something about it, bro. Don't just talk about it. Do something. Make a change, make a difference, bro. Besides buying a bunch of watches and fucking hoes with fake asses, bro. There's more to the world than just that, bro. More to the world just money. Money is not the end all be all in this world, bro. That's why I hate when niggas come. Oh, I got more money than you. Fuck that, bro. That don't mean shit if you're not making a difference in your life. If your kids walking around here and all you good for just buying a bunch of shoes and you ain't spending quality time with them, what the hell that mean? That don't make you real. Stop being selfish. Look out for, bro. First of all, never you should. I don't care how old you get. You never supposed to disrespect your mom. A lot of you can't be disrespecting your mom. Don't even give care. You embarrass your mom. You never disrespect your parents, bro. That starts at home. This stuff right here starts at home. You got a piece of shits like him. He killed his grandma, and then you go to school, kill a bunch of folks like this. They had nothing to do with your issues. You mad at the world. Them kids ain't did nothing to you, bro. And we sit on this, when we sit out here and we act like this shit is normal. This shit ain't normal, bro. This is not normal. I'm sorry, bro. This is not normal, bro. I'm not finna sit there like this normal, bro. This is not normal. A lot of shit be going on in the community. You know why? Because we ain't got no black leaders. And I'm not finna look for no entertainer to be a black leader because the truth be told, they don't give a fuck about us. All they care about us supporting them. Once they get their money, they gonna look at their kids. They ain't looking out for your kids, bro. That's the truth. Nobody cares about nobody else's kids, bro. I'm seeing kids out here 10 years old cussing. Why is a 10-year-old cussing, bro? Why are kids doing things adults do, bro? It's supposed to be separate, bro. What happened to separate a kid's place from an adult place, bro? And a lot of y'all came up in good households, but y'all go to school and y'all see them cats. They didn't come from that household. They wanna prove they Mr. Badass, and you want to turn to one of them and embarrass your mama. Have your mama going down there pick you up from jail because you want to be a father instead of having a mind of your own. We got too much of this shit going on, bro. When did we start letting this shit happen, bro? Ain't nobody gonna speak on this, but I guarantee you this: soon as somebody else get caught snitching, paperwork come up. Niggas got 500 on songs, 500 streams and live streams talking about who's snitching. But how many of your favorite rappers and entertainers gonna speak on that shit? We be worried about the wrong shit in the community. My people do. My people worried about fucking Cuban links. That's why them people always gonna that's why we'll never be on that level with them other people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's have a real conversation. That's why we'll never be on that level. Because our mind, we get so easily distracted by something that looks shiny. Anything that looks good, you can sell my people on. Anything that looks good for them, they'll buy into it. But what about them kids though? What you gonna do for them kids? What? I don't want to hear no fake ass take. And this is what I hate too. What I be seeing these folks be doing. They record they sales giving back to some kids, bro. That don't mean nothing, bro. That let me know that's not genuine. Don't record. You don't have to record, bro. Because if it's really from the heart, you gonna be really do that shit, and it ain't gonna be no big deal about it. You ain't gonna think about it, none of that. It's gonna get done. Make a difference, bro. I don't give a damn about how much money you making. That don't mean shit. I get tired of niggas come. Oh, I got $5,000. What you got? Everybody not qualified to eat like you, bro. But when you say that shit to somebody like that, guess what he do? He gonna do just like this dude did right here. Cause that fuck with his mind that he ain't got shit going for himself. And he jealous and he mad and he feel envy because he not as talented as you. Because you keep throwing in his face he ain't shit. And you got diamonds in your mouth, diamonds on your neck, and you keep making him feel some way. Make him want to get a gun and go rob somebody, kill somebody's son or daughter or something. We do it to each other, bro. That's why y'all ain't hear me saying stupid shit like that. Because I know what that can mentally do to a man. If you mess with a man woman or you mess with a man money, that really fuck a man up. That'll make a man really want to hurt somebody. We gotta start setting example for the young folk. They think that shit cool. They think I pull out the money phone to make y'all feel some type of way. That ain't cool, bro. That ain't it right there, bro. Don't try to shit on nobody else, bro. Because everybody not eating like you. Everybody not going to be qualified to eat like you, bro. Somebody got to push the broom. Somebody got to work at McDonald's, bro. That's just reality, homie. Show everybody respect. I don't care what you got. Show them respect, bro. Because kids going to be looking at you. Somebody kids going to be looking at you, bro. I think it's real sad, bro. I think it's sad. What y'all think about this, bro? You getting your kids ready for school. I mean, oh my God. I don't even. I'm just go to the next subject, bro. I don't even. That fuck with me, bro. But last thing I'm gonna say about that, bro, before I let y'all in. Prayers up to these people. Make sure we start praying over our kids, bro. Before we leave the house. All our grandmas do to us, we should do it to our kids. Somebody might not believe in prayer, cool. I'm gonna pray for your kids. You don't have to pray for yours. I want everybody to eat and live well, be blessed, live long life. It's not normal to see 21 years old dying, 22-year-old dying. That's not life. You haven't reached, bro. 30 years old, bro. That's not life either, bro. You still got so much to learn. You got so many people dying. They can't even see 22. And we think that shit cool, bro. I'm saying, dudes, y'all, if y'all love somebody, tell them, bro, I don't want to see God go down that road, bro. Just chill. Instead of putting a battery on his back and helping him go crash out, and all you can say is RIP, I'm gonna wear your shirt, long live. and all that shit. You ain't take care of his kids. You ain't you ain't helping his mama pay her bills. But we ain't got no real friends out here, boy. I'm telling you. I see a lot of that dumb shit everywhere. But I'm telling y'all, boy, we got so many followers in this world. I'm so tired of that shit. But I'm going to the next subject though, bro. Cause this some bullshit too. So the video came out. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm back, y'all. So video came out yesterday. Norman Powell was at the gym, and he was racial profile. And again, this is another problem we have in the world, bro. We got a lot of scumbags in this world, dog. I mean, we got some real issues out here, bro. It's just too much for me. But let me go and play this though.
This girl is insane, bro. She came in here earlier talking noise, and we sent her away. She came back talking crazy, saying that we're not American, which is pretty crazy to me.
You're not American.
How am I not American?
How are we not American?
I was born and raised here.
My family.
My descendants is from Africa, yes.
My family.
But I am American. I was born here.
And I was a slave.
How were you a slave? What made you a slave?
Because I was black and my last name's Howard.
You were black?
Yes.
You got revitiligo? You like Uncle Ruckus? You seen the Boondocks? You like Uncle Ruckus?
I like.
You got revitiligo?
I like the blues.
What does that have to do with anything?
Our music. What does our music have to do with anything?
Oh, we already called the police. We already called the police. They're on their way.
Don't lie.
We already called the police.
No, you ain't.
We already called the police. My man's on the phone right now talking to the police. My man's on the phone talking to the police. Oh, you're on live. You're on Instagram live right now.
You know that I come from a family of gamblers.
That's cool.
My grandfather.
That has nothing to do with what you're talking about right now.
Paid for my
that has nothing to do with what you're talking about. Literally nothing to do.
She could barely bend her
Literally
finger
nothing to
from
do.
the diamonds.
I do not care.
From playing poker.
I do not care.
And I am calling
I
your
do not
shit.
care. I do not care. I do not care.
I call your bluff.
That's fine.
I'm gonna drop the link, bro. But this all I'm saying, bro. Don't think that racism shit gone, bro. It's still here. I'm from Alabama. Look, y'all think that shit's on? Man, I used to be 10, 11 years old. I used to stay right across the street from the graveyard. KKK used to come out there every day with guns. Man, I'd have been called the N-word before. I done been racial profile before. So the message behind this story is he was at the gym. They playing music, of course, rap. And she started messing with the man. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't even be feeling for some reason, I don't even feel comfortable playing music around certain people. Like, because some people, they really use that. And, you know what I'm talking about? Like, the music be talking about whatever, right? They'll use that and try to say, okay, just because you listen to that makes you that too. When no one, there's plenty of people they color too listen to rap music. So she bothering him about all type of stuff like that. I don't even be feeling comfortable listening to. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just turn it down. I turn it off. Cause I don't like people trying to figure me out. Anyway, you ain't gonna ever figure me out. So it's sad. You can't even this man at the gym, right? Working out, training, got his music blast, and you got this lady come over here messing up his vibe. Because she don't like his music. And she trying to use that to say, okay, since the music sounds crazy, you're ignorant. Really, a lot of us just like listen to the music, bro. We don't. A lot of us. It's a lot of us out here, y'all. We'll listen to the most crazy, shoot 'em up, bang bang shit. But we take the message in a different way. That don't mean that's gonna apply to my life. That ain't gonna, you know what I'm talking about? Just because I listen to shoot 'em up, bang bang, I don't mean I'm gonna go out there and do it. Somebody just like the music. I don't even feel comfortable listening to music around certain people. Cause they literally, I didn't watch that happen. I done literally watched that happen. I done been in a job. We playing music, white folk coming, you know what I'm saying? White man, white lady coming out. This is such bad music. It speaks a lot for you people saying stuff like that. Bro, that's how it is, Alabama though, bro. I don't know where a lot of folks not, you from Alabama, you know what I'm talking about. It's a lot of that going on, racism. I don't want to say too much, bro, but that's just what's going on. That's just what be going on in this world. The problem is you got people your own color doing worse. They doing worse. How many of them gonna get a gun and try to go out there and find George Zimmerman? Or they gonna try or they gonna try to get people like him or the dude that killed the all them innocent black people at that store in Buffalo, New York. How many of us black entertainers really gonna speak on it and stand on something, really do something about that, really try to make a change, try to make an influence, but it ain't gonna help them make no money, right? So they ain't gonna do nothing about that. They don't care about us. People only care about what you can do for them. They don't care about you. And generally, I generally come up in here. I got love for all y'all. Y'all don't see me blocking nobody because of basketball. That shit don't mean it's just basketball. We come in here, we can have our own opinion. I love that. I want us to have our own opinion. Let's keep it like that. I don't want y'all going at each other talking about pulling up. We got too much shit going on in this fucking country, bro. And I get tired of turn on the news. I done stopped watching the news, but I had so many people coming at me about that. I'm like, Lord, we got another one of these situations going on. And what's up in the schools? Tighten up, bro. Protect these kids, man. How did they let this animal get into school? They said he got into school, went into class, and started killing, man. Go ahead, Justin, bro. What up, bro?
What's going on, man?
What's good?
Well, I don't know. I thought I didn't even know it had happened. You know what I'm saying? But then I had saw the story on the news, and then that's when I started following it. Once I seen like it went up like 14, it was 14 at first, but then it went from 14 to 19, and I saw 19 students and 2 adults, 2 teachers, and then I kept on watching the news. Then that's when I seen the part that they say he shot his grandmother. I was like, what is happening? This right here is crazy. And but they say his grandmother didn't die though. You know. But everybody else did. And I was just like, man, this is getting out of hand, bro. First the Buffalo thing, then you got this, and then you got like, I mean, you remember they shot up the school, the Sandy Hook thing. Remember the Sandy Hook thing back in the day?
Just let me ask you how old you are, bro. How old are you, bro?
Me? Oh, I'm 35, 36.
Have you ever witnessed anything like this?
Well, man, it's just been rough. It's been rough.
No, seriously. Growing up,
yeah,
have you ever
I have.
any of this shit was okay?
I have, because you remember 9/11.
No, I'm saying like in reality, homie, young kids walking around here shooting shit up every day. No more fighting. People killing their mamas. Y'all see that shit every day? I be seeing it every day. Dudes be killing their mamas, comfortably doing it.
I have never witnessed anything like that. Never.
Y'all make it cool to kill your mama? Let the wrong person that birthed you?
It's a real disconnect, man. It is. And I think, and I have to be real, that I think some of the generations dropped the ball on on schooling the young kids on how to address their elders and your fellow man. You don't have to disrespect your fellow man to all the time. I mean, and joking is fun, but just disrespect them just flat out. That's crazy as hell, and I never agreed with it.
Bro, ain't nothing wrong with joking around, bro.
Facts.
So we can joke around we want to.
Facts.
Talking about physically harming somebody, that's different, bro. That's
absolutely. I agree.
That's on a whole other level. A lot of us got kids, bro. You ain't gonna be threatening to harm me, and I got my kid. I got something to live for. Matter of fact, I'm be ready to go ahead and get you out the way before you do anything to me. See, that's how a lot of folks' mind be work. That's why I don't even want to give it no. See, now in today's time, y'all, you gotta do two things. You gotta talk it out like a man, or you gotta go ahead and actually take it there. You ain't no more fighting. Ain't no more fighting and shaking your hands with that stuff over with.
Yeah, you're right.
These young folks don't know nothing about fighting. They 112 pounds soaking wet. All they know is they got their gun. And that ain't even the right way, bro. Because really, fighting ain't the best way either. Why we can't sit there and talk it out? Why? Why we can't have a conversation and talk like men and say, bro, let's just leave that alone, bro. We gonna agree, disagree, leave it alone. Why we can't always do that?
No disrespect to the youth, but a lot of them don't want to hear it. They don't respect us. Even if we try to talk nice to them, they don't respect us. They don't want to hear it. They old nigga, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing old school or whatever like that. They don't respect the people that's before them who tried to teach them. I didn't get to my age by skipping yours. I got some knowledge to spit out here. But if you don't want to hear it, I can't make you hear it. Man, I'm 50. I don't cuss in front of none of my parents.
Me neither.
I go to the barbershop and get a shave, and it's old school guys there, and they cuss, and I don't cuss in front of them. It's just a respect issue that I have with them.
Right.
And you just got some people who just don't live by that code. They don't. And I know a lot of it started when these, to me, when the police came out here and gave these kids the authority to, if you think your parent is whooping you too hard, you can call the police. That was dismantle of the black part of the dismantle of the black family. I never understood that, man. If my mama, if somebody told me that I can tell on my mother for whooping me, she'd have been like, take them with you.
Take them with you. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Matter of fact, she'll say, make sure you feed them, make sure you clothe them too, and teach them everything about life.
Facts.
You know what I'm talking about?
Me.
Who the hell? And first of all, who the hell are you to tell me what to do with my child?
Absolutely,
that came from me.
You on the outside?
Tell me how to raise my daughter.
You on the outside looking in. How can you just dictate what's going on in my household? And apparently
ain't nobody gonna tell me how to raise my daughter. Kiss my ass.
Absolutely. Me, at least I think me getting whooping with switches or a belt or whatever, it made me respect my authority figure.
Right.
I tell you that.
Look, hey, 3 Stacks, you still living, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay then.
And back in the day, if you disrespect anybody in the neighborhood, they can whoop your ass too. And you getting another whooping when you get home.
That's really the old school way.
Yeah.
That's really some old shit right there. They don't know nothing about it.
Nothing about that.
But that ain't finna happen. You'll never. I ain't even get to see that.
Yeah. You better not say, you better not disrespect nobody in that neighborhood. They can whoop you, and then when you come home, you getting another whooping for embarrassing your parents. And we can get whoopings at school.
Man, look here, bro. This. I think the problem is with this generation, they reward bad behavior.
Absolutely.
They get in trouble at school. You want a new pair of Jordans that come out next Friday? Make sure you go to school, do right. All they can do is say, all right, I'm gonna go fuck up again, but at least I get my new pair of J's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fuck up again. I'm gonna come home with all C's and D's, and I'm gonna get rewarded for it. My mom ain't gonna get mad at me. I'm gonna skip school.
Right.
I'm gonna
Right.
go smoke weed. Now, as kids, now I know not me because I couldn't smoke weed. So I know kids. My age growing, a lot of them was smoking weed. So to me, that's not normal. But I'm gonna tell you something though. I saw a lot of fights, and I've been in a lot of fights. I done seen people get shot. When you got to go into detail, I ain't never seen this much killing among young folks. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
In my city, it ain't nothing but young people dying. Nothing.
Yeah.
At a fast rate.
Yeah. I've witnessed multiple schools in these past few years have a lot of school lockdowns because somebody in the school has a gun. Multiple. And I just don't and then some of it could be because kids getting bullied, and things like that. So they take matters into their own hands because they have nobody. They feel they have no one to protect them.
Okay, so that goes back to what Pops told Craig, right?
Absolutely, yeah, you're right. Yep, absolutely.
Sometimes you win some, you lose some, but you live to see another day.
Man, I didn't got jumped. I didn't won one-on-one, battles, and then lost one-on-one battles. But it never made me want to get a gun. It made me want to get better with my hands and go back and kick their ass. That's it.
But then you have
I didn't want to kill them.
You have, and then this another thing though. This ain't got nothing to do with our community.
Yeah, right, true. You're right. You're right.
This right here. You know what he is? He just like half of these niggas. I'm just being honest with you. He just like half of these folks that come on YouTube. So you got he's plenty of them dudes out here in these comment sections. I'm just being real with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they do? They wake up, they have no identity. They still trying to figure it out. They go to school, they seeing people, he looks cool, he looks popular. No girls ain't trying to talk to him. He don't have friends. He go home, mad at the world, doing weirdo stuff on his own time. Cuss his mama out. Don't listen to his mama. Tell his mama fuck you. Hate his little baby sister. And then he gets to a point in his life, he feel like, well, you know what? Fuck everybody. I'm going to get a gun. I'm going to kill everybody. This. That's why I be trying because literally, y'all, I don't know what everybody be going through. Just like the homie, the real debates. He told me that stuff. I didn't know that. You never know what folks be going through. That's why y'all got to show respect among each other, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know each other person. Act like we got some sense around here, bro.
Yeah.
And show these young cats that respect is still valued in this world, bro. We still value respect around here.
Yep.
I got love for everybody that come in here. Everybody. Y'all never see me blocking. Bro, I be kicking West Call out the screen, but here now and today, that's small stuff. Let them right back on. That's small stuff. We can disagree, and it gets annoying 3 stacks. You know that. These dudes be capping and basketball. That's cool. But the college, you a bitch, you this and that. Now some of these folks on YouTube that make you take it up, right? I understand. It's all talk. It's really just frustrated from basketball.
Right.
Ain't that serious?
Yeah. But when we talking on a personal level, y'all, I don't want to hear y'all talking about somebody, another grown man wife. That's very disrespectful. Telling another man he broke. If y'all want to do that, cool. Me personally, y'all, I don't condone it.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. That's why y'all don't never hear me. Even before YouTube, even my whole life, my grandma told me a long time ago, never make fun of nobody else or what they have.
Facts.
That always stuck with me. That's why y'all never hear me say, "Oh, you broke. You ain't got nothing. Your wife ugly." I ain't disrespecting no. That's disrespectful, bro. I can't do that, bro. That's not me. That's not me though. I can't disrespect. Salute Kills on. Salute everybody, man. I'm sorry I ain't get to go down the list, but go ahead, JR. We got Lewis Sports right up here too. Salute you. What's your thoughts on everything, JR?
Shit, man, I'm just listening to what you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you, Kill folk.
Yeah, I'm just listening to what you're saying, man. You speaking some real shit. I mean, you know, you gotta understand. A lot of folks, they just listen. They listen to a whole bunch of, you know, like rap music, and you know, they on social media. They think all this shit just look cool, but in reality, once they really go through some shit, then they realize this shit ain't fun. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't been through some real. I lost my brother in 2017. He was 22 years old. That was my big brother in
Sorry
the
to hear
streets.
that. Sorry to hear
He
that.
got
You know
shot.
what I'm saying?
He got murdered. Like, so when that shit hit
So
home,
JR, right? When you come on here, JR, guess what? What I look like saying, "Fuck you, JR. Fuck everything you got on. You ever, well, that represents you all that. Knowing you dealing with some real life shit, and you come
Right.
on here to escape that shit.
Right.
We use
yeah,
sports to escape our problems.
Yep.
That's why I come on here with this tone I have. I want to spread love and positivity. And yes, we can be competitive. We can bark at each other. I don't mind it. But at the end of the day, let's shake hands and say it's all love, bro. That's all I'll be saying, bro. Cause that hurt me. I don't want, bro. Go ahead, JL. I don't even want to think about no stuff like that.
I was just getting to like I was getting to like my brother was caught up in the same shit. He was in the streets. I was kind of my parents were kind of like hard on me. Like I was kind of dabbing and doing my shit, but I went heavy in the gangs and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And my brother was like a loyal nigga. You feel what I'm saying? In the streets, and he never he wound up. The folks wound up killing him was the folks supposedly in the same gang. You feel me? So it's like loyalty don't mean shit. You know what I mean? So these
ain't no
dudes,
loyalty in the streets.
yeah. So the niggas you rolling for the roll on you. So this like the whole culture, all this culture shit, man. This shit dead, man. The streets ain't for nobody, bro.
I'm
You
glad
feel
you
me?
said that, JR. I'm glad you said that, JR. You know why? You know why, y'all? The person that be quickest to kill you be the guy you shake hands with every day. You grow up with.
Yep.
That's why I had to cut a lot of people off, because I started to see the envy. I started to see how when people use basketball to get mad. And this is another thing. A lot of folks, be careful. Listen to how they talk. I'm talking about your personal life. Y'all ever had a conversation with somebody and we talking basketball, and it sounded a little deeper than what it posed to? That because they really got something personal against you. I know that. I started to realize, I said, nah, I gotta fall back for certain people, because certain people really got hidden agendas against you. They hate you. So we use this basketball thing to take it out on you. See, you got to pay attention. You got to really pay attention and really pay attention who really got love for you and who don't. If they don't got love for you, don't try to make it work. Just move on.
Yeah.
If you don't cool with me, you ain't got no respect for me, cool. Don't be around me. We're going to leave it like that, bro. Don't try to be cool with somebody that don't got love for you, because you know what's going to happen next. You're going to get back, though.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
try to prove can't try to prove yourself to nobody either, man. Don't try to make yourself accepted by anybody. You got to just be yourself. You know what I mean? If you got to force yourself to be accepted, you ain't never gonna be accepted. You always gonna be on the outside looking in.
JR, be yourself. That's what I like about that. That's why I tell y'all, come on here and be yourself. Be comfortable. ShowTyme ain't gonna judge. No, I don't judge nobody. Y'all can say Kawhi Leonard is the most worst player in the world. I'm gonna break it down why he not. We're gonna leave it like that. You think I'm gonna call you a bitch ass nigga? You a hoe? Now I might certain people. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. People like Herm, me and Herm go at it. So
but we know that's fun, though. You know,
well, we know that. I'm just saying.
Right.
Y'all might hear me, saying dropping a bitch word. I don't mean it. Right. I ain't gonna say it to nobody that I know I don't know like that. Me and her, we just talk like that sometimes. I don't even call him a bitch like that. I don't even do that. But sometimes, like BS, I called him that the other day. He really pissed me off because he can get stupid sometimes. But he know BS knows all.
It's context to everything.
Right.
We know when shit real. We know when shit real and shit.
But 3 Stacks are a grown man with respect. I will never disrespect 3 Stacks. I'll never respect T Price, Louis, Rice Sports, and Just. I don't talk to y'all like that at all. I don't want to do that, because that's not who I naturally am. I believe in respect, homie. Respect. Y'all see me in real life, I'm just like this right here. I got a lot of love. I got a lot of love in me. That's why I know I gotta protect it. Because everybody.
Salute everybody.
Salute T
That T
Price.
Salute,
Yeah, man. I just got off work, man. I'm
Everybody.
stuffing my face, about to, smoke one, and I'm off the next couple of days and shit.
Right.
I'm gonna relax.
Everybody look at you being respectful as a weak thing. I damn sure ain't weak. But
Can I comment on this? What y'all talking about, though?
Go ahead, bro. I'm talking a little too much. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, because in my lifetime, I'm 43. I'll be 44 this year. But in my longest since being on this earth, I never seen so many killings of the young people. I never seen it. Like, even when I was growing up, it was like that, but it's 10 times worse. But this goes back what the old folks used to tell us growing up. That Bible, even though what it is, but everything about that Bible is coming out. Every generation gets worse. It gets worse. And these killings, and it's not. And I know everybody wants to feel like it's gonna be all right and everything like that, man. It's not. It's gonna get worse.
It's not.
It's gonna get worse.
It's not.
It's gonna get worse.
Right.
It's gonna get worse. But as long as you stay prayed up and keep the people around you. Now, me, I fly solo. I always been that way. My family, I was the quietest one out the bunch. So people that know me my whole entire life, they ain't seen me since. Some say seen me since I was young. Some say seen me since high school, and they ain't never seen me since then. If they see me now, I won't even speak to them. You speak to everybody else in my family, you don't speak to me. So I know how it is being by yourself. But when you be by yourself, it's a better way. You know why? Because you get to learn people. But I don't judge people. I like to help people. That's why I don't call nobody no bitch. I don't call nobody no hoe. None of that stuff. When people start talking like that, 9 out of 10, I'm out. You know what I mean? Because if not, you're going to get entangled into it. Then you end up calling somebody something. Because that happened to me one time. And I had to apologize. Hey, that's not even me, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But with these kids nowadays, these kids don't even want to go to school because of what's going on in this world. So the ones that y'all love, man, keep them close, man. Pray for them, man. Anoint them, man. I'm telling you, that's the only way y'all gonna get through this. Because it's gonna get worse. It ain't gonna get good. Because you know why? Because the world's been designed for it to do.
Absolutely.
Congress and everybody else, they don't give a damn. They got all these people that can put down the law, can stop this one thing I don't understand about our country. That's why I don't feel sorry for Brittany Griner. Like, dude, you went to another country. They ain't got the same laws like they got here. They are way stricter overseas. Anywhere you go.
Yep.
Except America. So I don't feel sorry for you. You put your own self in that predicament. I'm sorry. Like you gotta know these things. Like people gotta know these things. That's why a lot of people don't like Americans, but it's how you carry yourself. My cousin been living over there 15 years. He coached a high school team out there. For 15 years, he been out there. Married him a German woman. He said, man, I ain't coming back to the States just to visit. I know how it is living on the other side and everything like that, but no matter where you go, the way you carry yourself, you can go a long way. That's all I got to say, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
I feel that.
Absolutely, bro. You go ahead, Lewis. Go, Lou. I know you got something on that.
What up, ShowTyme? What up, T Price? What up, everybody?
What up, Lou? What up, Lou?
Lou.
You know, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and I was lucky to grow up in a two-person household, and my father taught me a lot about respect and how to treat people. And my mother talking about, always telling me, don't let nobody disrespect you, and if you have to, fight back. It was times when I did get in fights, I lost fights and I won fights, but afterwards we was good friends after the fights. Now, today you can't be that way. Like you probably teach your kids, teach your kids and teach your cousins and all that the right proper respect. And today we got that, but because you got people out there, they listen to people more on social media, on TV, in the streets. They don't look to their parents and grandparents and uncles and aunts no more. Nothing but disrespect, and I hate that. The thing really pissed me off is, all right, these guys on social media talking about what they're gonna do, and people did not do nothing about that. They just sat there and laughed the whole fucking time, talking about act like, oh, he just joking. No, when a person on social media talking about what they're gonna do, you gotta take that shit seriously.
Yeah.
Because if we on social media talking about that or doing rap songs, what they do? They call the law on us. They call the FBI, get CIA, get the whole nation to try to come after us. But when when a Caucasian person does that, oh, it ain't no problem. No, that's a fucking problem. Like the dude, like that fuck asshole who shot up that store in Buffalo. He was on social media for weeks talking about what he's gonna do, and nobody can do shit about that. Then you got this little incident happening. Don't you think if people would have saw that someone was off about this kid, they would have did something about that?
They were sitting there recording him.
You just doing that thing pissed me off too. Why is it that we got to record every time we get in a fight, every time we see somebody shooting? Why we got
People don't understand, man. This one thing I don't understand. My dad used to tell me this too. Rest in peace to my father, my dad's son. The worst thing they could have gave us was gave people a cell phone. You got people all on their phones, can't even eat dinner because they're all in their phones and stuff like that. No. And everybody want to record every goddamn thing. Everything. It's just, hey, you just gotta stay prayed up, man. That's all I tell any brother, any sister, man. Stay prayed up, like for real.
And that's by design too. Putting these cell phones to distract us. It's a big distraction. It is.
It's not funny to watch people get beat up. It's not funny to watch people get shot. And you gonna record the shit, and if you talking about, oh, you tell you a snitch. No, you trying to save a fucking person's life. What you trying to do? Nobody don't want to see their family get shot, get beat up. Nobody don't want to see that bullshit.
Hey, Elder, look at this, Elder.
I see it.
Salute, Elder. Shalom, brother.
Salute.
Going on,
Elder.
Salute.
Bless y'all.
What's your thoughts on that, kinfolk?
That's the Asian church thing, or is that the children that was at the school in Texas?
That's the children.
Bro, again, I did a live earlier, man, talking about this, and my thing is we can get back, we can do all the mouth running we want. We can talk about how bad it is, we can talk about how jacked up this is and that is, but if you personally ain't doing nothing to prevent this type of stuff from happening to your family, you just as bad. To me, you are just as much the problem. You just are. And, these type of situations are here. It is what it is. I don't care if a person don't even everybody know I believe the Bible. I'm a Bible man, all right? And I live it. And I don't care if you don't believe in the Bible. What about just actually loving and caring for your family and making sure that you personally are doing what's necessary so this doesn't happen to you?
Thanks.
Well, you can't predict this. You're right. You cannot predict when evil's gonna come knock at your door, but you can prepare for it.
Yeah,
you can be prepared for the day that it does. That you can either nullify, eliminate, or minimize the effect of evil. You can. This is why you don't hear about this stuff in certain areas. You only hear about this type of stuff in specific, high populated areas, soft target areas. Schools are soft target. Children ain't walking around with guns. And they know that they don't love the children enough to put security around them. See, what happened? See, here's the thing. You trust in the public food system, right? No problem. You want to do that. You a parent, you got the money. Why not parents come together then and say, you know what? We're not going to sacrifice and train up and teach our own children because we're too busy working. We're too busy out here doing this stuff. How about we pool our money together and pay for security then?
Yeah, I agree.
You think one of these people showing up when they see 4-5 security guards walking around with ARs around the school? You think they're gonna show up at that school and try to shoot it up?
Absolutely
Now
not.
you can pool your money together by force when you move into a nice neighborhood, can't you? Can't you? Because they force you. No, you're gonna help pay for the
Absolutely.
grounds to be taken care of. You're gonna help pay for the snow removal. You're gonna help pay for this, help for that. What do they call that? HOA fees.
Yep.
You can pay that, but you can't pay something to protect your children or do what is right by training the children yourself. That's what's really right. But let's just say we're not there. How about doing something together and saying, you know what? Let's stop this from happening to our school. At the PTA meeting, how about coming and saying, you know what? I got the first $500 to pay for security all year. Here a half hour before the students get here and a half hour after all the students leave.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? Let's put our money together to do something. Since we're not going to get them out this food system, you still going to have them transformers and them alternate thinking people teaching them. But how about that? See, this is stuff I'm talking about. We can talk till we blue in the face. Who going to deal with real, true life solutions, though? I don't trust that system. I got 5 girls, man. 5 daughters. And I put a couple through college already. You think I'm gonna trust this system to take care of my children for me? No, that's my responsibility.
Yep. Absolutely.
So that's why I do what I do, and that's why I live the way I live. So I get all riled up when I hear people come in and they got all this vitriol, they got all this anger, and they spewing everything, but they not doing a damn thing. You, the hypocrite. Don't tell me you love your wife when you won't protect her. Don't tell me you love your children when you won't provide protection for them in every aspect. Mental, spiritual, physical, emotional. Don't tell me you love them. You a liar, in my opinion. So my approach is a lot of folk don't want to hear it because it spits it in their face and shows how much of a hypocrite they living on a daily basis. You see these food prices going through the roof. I mean, just a bag of anything. I don't care what it is. If it was 20 ounces and you paid $5 for it, now you paying $8 for a 6-ounce bag. They gonna show you something?
You ain't lying about that.
You got this big old nice house. You got this deck. You got whatever. You got a concrete porch that's 8x8. You ain't growing no food on it though, are you? You ain't putting it in no pots or in no buckets to provide for your family. And when them trucks shut down, and we got a trucking business, so I already know how it's rolling, y'all. We got a trucking business. I know what's going on in the trucking game. When these trucks quit running, what the hell you gonna do?
Yeah, because how you gonna get the stuff?
Besides, think about what Elder said on here, and wish you can come find me. And the last place you want to show up when crap hit the fan, and imagine, I didn't say if crap hit the fan, I said when. When it hit the fan, the last place you're gonna want to show up is at my house. That's the last place you're gonna want to show up. You're not gonna like what you get greeted with then. If you ain't in with me real tight like that, like I really know you, you forget that. Because I'm not prepping and preparing for people that are lazy, lethargic, looking at all this stuff. They want to get on social media and type. They want to get on here and talk, but they don't want to do shit. That's what my vitriol go towards. Is my heart mad about? You can tell I'm mad about these children. Now you can tell. You can tell by my voice. But my lifestyle says I'm gonna do something about it. The hell you think gonna happen if somebody like that come rolling down my street, let alone get off on one of my properties? How long you think he gonna make it? You have to be prepared. You expect the best, but you prepare for the worst.
Worst, yeah. I tell my son that all the time. You got to live like you ain't got nobody else to depend on. You got to be able to provide for yourself and for your family.
Man, this thing is easy to do when you get like-minded people come together and they just sacrifice and share their resources. That's why I gave the example. I'm not asking folk to come out and live the way I'm living, because they'll say, oh, you live it too media, whatever. You selfish. That's what you are in my eyes. But do it on your level. Go to the PTA meetings, right? If anybody listening to me that's on this stream right now, and you got a child that goes to a public school, right? You should be at the next PTA meeting. And you don't just show up with your words. Show up with your checkbook. And you tell them, I want to secure. Do you know you can just hire a security company?
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
They don't have to be police officers. You can hire a private security company. Find out how much their hourly rate is. Get you 2 or 3 on the main places and make sure that they having ARs. Don't come with no damn pistols. Make sure they're going to guard your stuff with ARs and pay to have the children secure at the school you go to and get all the other parents involved. If you can afford HOA, you can afford this. Everybody pull their resources together.
I'm doing it.
That ain't a lot. You know what I'm saying? That ain't a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. That ain't a lot of money. You can secure that place 5 days a week. For the 8-9 months your children in school for not a lot of money. And everybody can pay their monthly fee to make sure that their children are secure. Bump the people that don't want to do it. See, what your problem is oh, we got 1,000 students and only 100 parents paying. That's all you need. That's all you need. You doing what's necessary to make sure your child is scared. Because if not, take your child out of that school system and you train them up. You homeschool them. How about that? That's even cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Takes a lot more sacrifice.
Absolutely.
See, that's the level of sacrifice I'm on. We schooling our own and we securing them physically.
Hey, Elder, when that COVID hit, it caught a lot of people off guard when they had to not really necessarily homeschool them, but you had to be the hall monitor for these kids.
They were homeschooling, bro. They were homeschooling.
Yeah.
And guess what? Most of these parents are selfish. They selfishness show because they couldn't wait to send their children back into that fire.
Absolutely.
They couldn't wait. It cramped up their whole style, their work schedule, their play schedule, their whole schedule. Let's just keep it real.
Absolutely.
Let's just keep it real.
Absolutely.
It messed up everything for them. They couldn't wait. Oh, I can't be here all day with these children. They're your children. I guarantee this. You had no problem making them.
Yep. But you don't want to teach.
You weren't trying to get out of that situation, was you? But you want to take the responsibility of training them up, teaching them, instructing them, and put that on somebody else who don't give a flip about your child. Don't give a flip. One of my wives was in the Houston school system, y'all. She was a teacher there for a decade. You don't think I know what the hell I'm talking about? I told that girl I was going to marry her. She cried when I told her you done working. She didn't cry because she was hurt. She was so happy. She was so happy.
Yeah, because they look at it from a different aspect.
She was so happy. And she was one that cared. She was one of them too. You got 50 teachers, 7 teachers in the school. You may get a handful of them that care. The rest of them there to get a paycheck. She was one that cared, but was so just elated when I told her, your ass, you done. You're going to train our children. What you going to do? You're going to train our children. Man, I'm just, my vitriol and my fire, it goes towards the lazy ones that want to do all the talking and not do anything. So if you ain't one of them type that's going to step up and actually show with your actions and with your bread and with your sacrifice and your resources that you want to do something about this, I don't want to hear it. And then when this catch on like wildfire, because you know how the world is, let 2 or 3 schools do this in your area.
Yep.
All of them gonna start doing it.
Yeah.
How about, hey, let's get that going instead of the what's catching on now is everybody just getting on here complaining about let's have gun control. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, that's
gun
not
control.
Yeah,
Gun control
yeah,
was not all that stuff you mad at your senators for not voting on. I promise you this: it wouldn't have stopped this boy from having that AR.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have stopped that. It wouldn't have stopped that person in Buffalo. It wouldn't have stopped them. So quit with the crap that don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
Quit with the crap that don't mean nothing but sound good to a lot of idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like criminals follow the law.
I promise this.
And he had all the body armor on.
If you would have had gun control,
I want to touch on what Elder said
here's
about
the key. Hold on. Here's the key. You talk about that guy there that at the Buffalo place that he had the armor and all that kind of stuff on. You need properly trained. He tried to hit him with a pistol.
Yeah, you can't.
You ain't winning no fight.
Can't.
If I come with an AR and you got a pistol, I promise you not winning that fight.
At all. At all.
Even if you get a good shot on me, if you don't shoot me right between my eyes, which 99.9% of you ain't even skilled enough to do that. I ain't even worried about that. You be lucky to hit me.
Me and my brother was just talking about that today.
If you got an AR going against the AR, he'd have mowed that dude down.
Hey,
the body armor don't cover your whole body. It don't cover your whole body. He'd have mowed that dude down, seeing him come. And if he's properly trained, some of y'all seen our videos, man. I'm not getting trained by these police force that come out here and all they do is go do a little shooting at a target that don't move to pass their thing, and then they don't even use their guns after that. You know how I know? Hey, you know how I know? Because I buy most of them. I buy most. You know how I know? Somebody listen on TV. Turn it down.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Yeah, but the reason I know that is because I buy a lot of those police trading guns.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Hey, Zay,
Go
there you
now.
go. They choose a mute. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I buy a lot of them police trading guns. Them boogers you can tell ain't got 200, 300, 500 rounds to them. They ain't using them guns. They qualify and that's it. Most of them never have to pull them triggers on them guns. I'm talking about getting real. I'm talking about getting real trained, bro. Yeah. Getting really trained, and you can. I promise you this: if you step up and show initiative, somebody will be put in your path that will help you in your walk in your desire. Flat out, I'm with the people that won't do something about it. Damn it, do something. I'm tired of people talking. It's sad. It's this. It's that. Yeah, my heart do go out.
I agree with you, Elder.
But I'm more pissed off. I'm more pissed off about us talking and ain't doing shit. If you the type ain't doing shit, shut your mouth. That's how I feel. Just shut up. Your opinion is irrelevant. If you ain't one that's gonna actually do it, shut the hell up. I'm sorry, y'all go ahead. I'm done now.
I agree with you, Elder. I homeschooled my children for 3 years because I just didn't like the way the school system was moving. But when I put them back in there, I found out about homeschooling them, they excelled more than when they was in regular school.
Yeah. Well, because you got one-on-one activity with them. You have more one-on-one interaction with them.
You eliminate the bureaucracy and the BS in school.
What I was able to do was go more in depth in what they was talking about, like with the Civil War and everything else. I was able to explain it in depth even further because while I was learning myself.
How many children you have?
Me got 3. I had two.
Was it you and your wife, or who was home?
No, just me by myself. I'm single. I'm a single dad.
Look at that. So you had how many? 2 or 3?
2.
2 children for 1 student.
I got 3 children, but one was a newborn at the time.
I know. Listen to what I'm saying. You got 2 students for one teacher. Look at that ratio, 2 to 1. You go to these schools, it's 30 to 1, bro.
Yep.
This is true.
No way you gonna get. You ain't finna get it. And if they blessed, they got a somebody else there, a student help aid or whatever you call it. Like a substitute. But it's still. But when I was in that's 2 to 30.
But when I was in the process of homeschooling, and when I took them out to school, them folks looked at me like I was crazy. They thought they was like, "You gonna homeschool?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna homeschool them." So I did them for 3. My daughter never did middle school. She went straight to high school. She got after a while they get tired of it. After a while they don't want to be homeschooled no more. So I sent them back. If it was my choice, they would have stayed. But that was their choice. I let them choose.
That's your problem, man. How the hell a child know what the hell is best for them? They don't know.
No, what I'm saying.
They don't know.
No, what I understand that, but you have to. What I'm saying is about the child. They had to have social skills. It was just them too. They had to have other people to interact with.
If you need to go look at my videos, then you find other stuff for them to interact with. But at the end of the day, they don't have to go back to the public school just to have people to interact with. You live in a neighborhood. I live in a country, and my children have people to interact with, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't letting children make the day they make their own decisions, the day they on their own. Because I am the one that's responsible.
Well, that's sir. That's the way you choose to raise. I give my children options sometimes. I don't always just tell me. I give them out. My children are honest students. My children are top.
We'll see how that work out for you. We'll see how that work out. I said no problem. You're right. You have the right to do what you want to do with them. We'll
see how it will work out. Listen. I understand that you're giving advice, and I appreciate your advice. But your way is not the only way.
Okay, cool.
Your way is the right, but you are like, let's see how it work out. My children are honor students. My daughter has letters to go to school. She has 30 letters to go to school. So I know how it's working out. I'm still involved. I'm still involved heavily in their schoolwork, whether they're in school or not. I'm always involved with my children. I'm the only one here.
Hey, bro, you taking it personal like I'm accusing you or something. I only took
the statement. I only took the statement personal when you said, well, let's see how it work out. I know it is working out.
Let's see. We don't know yet. They haven't. We do have to see it still. We have.
My daughter's almost a senior in high school.
Hold on, bro. We still have to see the fruit of it. She got to go to college, right? She got to become an adult, right?
Right.
gotta see the fruit of your investment, bro. That's all I'm saying. You
Okay,
taking
all
it
right. Well,
personal,
okay, well,
like you taking it personal, like I threw
no, I wasn't taking.
no,
I wasn't taking it. I was just. My apologies. I might have went a little bit too far with it, but I just took it as.
Hold on, you're raising your children to be what?
To be strong citizens, man, and to respect themselves.
So they ain't got to that. You talking about their adulthood, bro? We just keep it simple. They ain't got there yet. That's what I mean. We'll see how it work out.
Oh well, I'm saying is in the process.
Hold on. They're still under your house right now, right?
Yes, sir.
So everything you doing now is to prepare them to go out there and be on their own, correct?
Everything I do.
Correct. And that's all I'm saying, brother. That's all I said. We'll see how that work out for you. That's all I said. It wasn't no slight or no put down.
I apologize. That's the way it came out. That's how it sounded. But I apologize if that's what I mean. I'm not gonna take it that way. You know what I mean? I'm a grown man. I can understand when people say things.
No problem.
But you know what I mean. But I get what you're saying. I respect what you're saying about that. You should take the education of your own into your own hands with your own children. Just don't let them listen to whatever they hear, because 90% of what they hear is a lie anyway.
I agree with that.
Especially about history, and only thing that is not a lie is mathematics, because you can't lie about math.
Yeah, but they teaching us their history anyway, somewhere we don't even need to know about.
In the public schools, they are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
In the public schools, they are.
I decided I'm gonna do that. Mine's 3 years old. She's in daycare, but I'm gonna have a discussion with her mom about put her in home.
And show you know how I roll. To me, that this is a major sacrifice, because like most of these households are set up because of the debt system that you in and the desires personally that you have to fulfill, and this is why you going to work. You so obligated that you feel like that I can't do this with one income, or with we got to have two, and with two most people are struggling. Why? Because they got so much debt, and they can justify the debt in their mind, instead of sacrificing living below your means so that you can spend more quality time at home with your children. The first thing I've told every single one of, and y'all know I got multiple wives, the first thing I told every single one of them, your work days is over. You can forget it.
Yeah.
I didn't tell them that. I didn't tell them that as a rich man. I didn't. I just knew that I was going to be able to provide and put them in a situation where they could be who they were supposed to be the wives they were supposed to be the mother. Hold on, brother. Be the mother that they were supposed to be. Raise and rear the children, guide the home like they've been created to do. I was going to make sure I put them in that situation. Right. So if that means we drove a 20-year-old car, we drove a 20-year-old car, but guess what? It still got us to A to B, back to A, just like your new car did. I just didn't have no payment on mine, and you had one on yours.
And my home is.
Sure is.
And you see what I'm saying? And then that $500, $600, $700 you spend a month on a car, and that extra $200 you spend on insurance, I'm paying $50 for insurance and taking that little $650 and putting it into my family. Buying all the stuff every single month that my family needs. Then when we got what we need, now I can upgrade. Because I started off in a 95 Lincoln. Now I'm driving a new Yukon XL. It was worth the sacrifice.
That's what you call sacrifice.
It's worth it.
Family man.
I can get my wife in here on the phone with you right now, my first wife, Jennifer. And she will tell you when I met her, brother, we had all of our worldly possessions in the back seat and in the trunk of a 1995 Lincoln Continental. I know, and it was the happiest times of our life. We were sacrificed for what we believed in.
You know what, Elder? Y'all was on the same page, so that make a difference.
Yeah, that's the key. Don't get nobody. Don't get no woman that ain't gonna follow you. She needs to follow you. Yeah. You ain't here to satisfy her needs. She was created for you. She your helpmeet. She need to be helping you get to the goal. And her number one job is to be a wife to you and a mother to them children. And here's the key though. You got to put her in a position to do that though. See, when she got to go submit to the master out here and submit at this job and do all this, and then you putting her on the same level as you then. Right. Then you want to get mad when you got to send her to work. Then she got to come home, clean the house, take care of the children, cook all the meals, do all. See, you wrong. You wrong. You're the problem. You got her out of her role. But the women today don't want to do that. Don't take that woman.
Man, you can't say no roll around women these days.
Hey, here's the key though. Well, bro, it's the type of women. Hey, I'm gonna just keep. I say it every day.
I know, but I'm saying, you got an argument coming when you say that because I say it all the time.
I have to disagree with y'all. I got four women in my life right now, and I ain't never had an argument with none of them.
I'm saying women outside of the way that you live. You see what I'm saying?
Again, get you a woman that believes what you believe. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. If you handling your business, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you handling your business, problem. That woman will gravitate to you. But the problem is, most men want to be shady. They want to go do their little and then have their little dirt. Women ain't stupid.
Yeah, not at all.
They ain't finna fully submit to that. If you a real true man, like I'm sitting here telling a woman you ain't going back to work, and she wondering what job you got. When it come, you got. How you finna do it? Well, you finna see what my faith is. You finna see how I work. And she got to see it. And she been blessed ever since. And others have come in and receive the same blessing. You got to be a real man about your stuff, though. You got to know how to produce. You got to know how to provide. And you got to know how to protect your family and put them in the role they're supposed to be in. You cannot be saying, well, baby, I'm going to have you go over here and submit to Charlie over here. And then Charlie trying to come on to a bumper and rub up on her butt all day and have her wear suggestive clothing. And then you got this food. Man, I ain't going to deal with all that.
Elder, may I ask you a question?
You can.
What was your daddy in your life?
No, not at all.
See, that's unusual. That's unusual because I'm just saying this because
I know
a lot of men who talk like that, they daddy being they like, or either some sort of strong male figure. Because most of these, most of them are lost nowadays because they just under the influence of women. I don't mean to say it in a bad way. It's just
you telling the truth.
No, I'm just saying this. Yeah, I just know because I coach boys football, and it's like every time practice, every time we go for a water break, they run into their mama, and I have to stop them because I'm like, listen, they all do it every single time.
Yeah.
And I'm
Let me say this. Let me say this, bro. Let me say this. I was blessed to have a mother. Now, mind you, my mom on paper, my mother on paper would be considered a deadbeat mom. All right. But the one thing she installed, she has 6 boys. The one thing she installed in us, I don't raise no sissies and I don't raise no punks.
Facts.
So, and she hammered that in us. Now, it didn't hurt that she was 6'4" with hands the size of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. She'd slap you across the room, no doubt. And she was ready to fight in a heartbeat.
I was just curious.
What I'm saying, well, yeah, I know that people ask me about this stuff all the time, my brother. And when they hear it, I think a lot of them think I'm lying. I ain't no way. You don't get to be this. No. And I didn't have no coach that took me in the wing, and I didn't. Hey. What I did, bro, when I saw it, these things that I was not getting, I let it motivate me as a young child to make sure I didn't do these things for my children. So when I got out and got married, because again, not having that home structure made me want to be in a marriage and have a family. So when I did it, I made sure I was a man. And I had women in the beginning that rejected that. That's what they called ex-wives. They wouldn't let me be a man. Well, you ain't gonna be with me then. Hey, but I never stopped taking care of my children. Go ahead, ShowTyme. I'm sorry.
A couple of people got a question in the comment section. One Big Titan said, Elder, you can put a woman in that situation, they still complain. And Young City, now I don't think this is necessarily quit. They got statements. Young City said he said you want a slave, not a wife.
That's true.
And then he said, I don't want a woman that listens to everything I say. Well, again, you can't. Again, Elder saying he's talking about himself. He's not applying it to everybody else.
Well, so what I'm doing is this, ShowTyme. Let me explain me. What I'm doing is telling you what works for me.
Right.
And you may say, well, it ain't work for me. Well, what is your style working for you? Do you have a happy home? Do you have a home where, and if you just got one wife, is your wife submitted to you? Does she obey you? Because see, if I ask you, are you a Christian? You'll probably tell me, yeah. Or if I ask you, do you believe in God? You tell me yes. So then I'll go to the Bible and show you what her role is. And I will ask you, does your wife do this? And you'll come back and tell me, I don't even require that of her. So now you're out of line. You're the one out of order. Again, all I'm telling you is what works. My home is in harmony. My home is at peace. My home is building, and it ain't just blessing me. Y'all get to see it, those that come to my channel.
Right.
It's blessing hundreds of families, not just me. I ain't hoarding up this stuff just for me. I'm living way below my means. Others can live on the same level.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all got a whole community over. Y'all got a whole community over there.
I got several, bro. Several communities. We got communities are popping up in this ministry all the time, bro.
Oh, I watch and I always leave a comment to let you know that I'm watching. So I check it out.
You, bro.
I'll be checking it out.
What I'm saying is working. And again, even if you don't want to do the spiritual thing, you don't have to do that. What you need to do is what is right, though. All I'm doing is telling you things that are right. A woman was made as a helpmeet. Now, if you just say, I don't believe the Bible, I don't believe that, cool, I can't help you. But if you believe that a woman was created to be a helpmeet for a man, that's what my women do. They have things that they don't agree that I do. They have disagreements. That don't mean you have to argue about it, though.
Right.
One of my wives, hold on. One of my wives is a teacher. Y'all heard that, right? One of my wives was like an office manager. One of my wives was in the medical field. You think I'm gonna sit here and argue back and forth with my wife that's in the medical field about something medical? I didn't have that degree. No, I trust her. So when she gives me that opinion, I'm gonna mull it over. I'm gonna get with the Father and see if I need to do it or not. But I'm gonna take that advice. I look stupid sitting here arguing over something I ain't got no experience in. But that's a portion she brings. But just because someone disagrees doesn't make them a robot. I mean, just when I say I have never had no argument, why would she argue with me when I'm the head? What's to argue? Think about that. What is to argue about? If I'm the head and I'm responsible for the family and I get to make the final decision, what's to argue about? It's her job to support me in that. Now, if I'm wrong, lift me up. A real man, it's gonna make him even stronger and make sure that he don't make this mistake again for his family. But it ain't who gave her the role to be my judge and judge me in my headship of my family. What is it? Where is it? Show me where a woman gets that role.
Oh, Elder, and this is another thing too. A lot of these young cats, I'm not speaking for everybody, but it's a lot of guys, they didn't come up, because I came up in that same way, Elder. My grandma just stayed at home, and I'm talking about my great grandma. She just stayed at home, iron, clean, cook. My granddad went out there and worked. See, I know about that. See, that's what I know. A man be a man. Man put food on the table. The woman cooks. Some of these young cats, again, they don't understand that type of, you know what I'm saying, philosophy and style.
Man, ShowTyme, I wish I could just say it was a young cast, because there's a bunch of brothers that's my age or older that don't get that, don't understand that.
So I'm telling y'all though, y'all might say, oh, Elder want to slave and all that. See, y'all focus on, I think you focus on the wrong thing. It's about the principles of it. Elder got his house and he got his
in order.
You know what I'm saying? Your style is your style, right? But do you got your house in order? Does that work for you? I pray to God.
Yeah.
If your woman running you, then we got an issue, bro. I don't believe in me personally too. You got a lot of niggas. I grew up with a lot of dudes like this. They feel like they can stay home and they want their woman to go out and work and do all this stuff. That's lazy. My mama ain't never raised me for no woman to take care of me. She raised me as a man. If you want to be a stay-home man, you should have been a woman then. So again,
can y'all still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. I had a call come in. I had to kick out real quick. I didn't know if I got lost or not. Go ahead, ShowTyme. Sorry.
Yeah. Young City said that's back when rent was $200. No, it's not. No, it's not, home. A lot of people.
Let me speak on this,
man,
ShowTyme.
Go check out Elder Channel, man. They whole community build stuff, man. They build stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something once our OG
Elder,
Elder spit this knowledge, man. I'm gonna say something.
Hey, salute her, Herm. Hey, let me speak on stuff like that. People want to say this is the old time and the old ways. My question to you is, does your way work? Because here's the key. I have something that is taking place, because I disagree with your $200 rent time, because I don't have rent. I don't make rent payments. I don't make mortgage payments. So it ain't no rent here. That's when you got your stuff in order. But that comes from sacrifice. Here's the key. You want to knock the old ways, but it's amazing when you want to find an example of how it's done right in a relationship, in a marriage, bringing up a family. Guess what you do? You go way back to your grandmama time or your great grandmama time.
Right.
You can't say what your parents did. You can't say what you did because they full of divorces. They full of adultery. They full of jacked up situations and relationships. So you want to knock the old paths, but it's amazing when you trying to find an example to follow, you got to go all the way back to the old paths.
It starts with them, elder. That's why they say the apple don't fall far from the tree. When they say stuff like that, it relates to, okay, if you grew up in a domestic violent household and that's all you see, you think that's real love, you end up becoming that. You know?
Man, people are selfish, bro. People are selfish. People are selfish.
Your granddad, matter of fact, elder, I'm gonna tell you something. This is the truth. A lot of these young girls don't even cook. They just want to get crawfish and seafood and stuff. They don't know how to cook.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Hold on. Do you know why?
Why? Go ahead, talk to them.
It's not required. When I met my wives, I told them what was going to be expected of them before they came into this marriage, before they entered this covenant. But guess what else I didn't do? I didn't go around sleeping with them and knocking them up and doing all that kind of stuff. Nope. We had a full-fledged understanding and an agreement of what I was going to do to provide for them and what they were going to do to help build my house and be the helpmeet I needed them to be. And the reason it works and we don't have to argue is because I never get outside of what I'm supposed to do for them. And they never get outside of what they're supposed to do for me. You can look at my wives and you can say, oh, they this, they that, until you get around them. And then you be like, damn, they like happy. They like it. Wow. Because all your expectations is thrown out the way. You create your environment. If you're a man, you are a creator. Do you not have seed hanging in your... Well, I ain't going to get all vulgar. We got children listening.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Do you not have seed hanging in there?
Absolutely.
So you are the creator.
Absolutely.
You are made in the image and likeness of your father, of your creator. You ain't no babies being produced. The women, they just hold them. They incubators for them. They can't produce it without you.
Elder, you actually right about that. Because first of all, you know what you're really saying? Let me break it down to them. You got the fundamentals right first. You ain't just get in the bed with them. So you had a full understanding. Hey, this is what I want. I want you to be
That's called not being. Hey, that's called not being selfish. That's called not being selfish. That's called having self-control, and that's called being a real man and honoring my commitment. You can line all four of them up here right now, and they can tell you flat out, no, this man does everything and more that he said he was going to do for us. And we happy. And we happy. Period. And folks say, well, it's got to be something wrong with a woman want to be blah, blah. No, you selfish and think that I got to have a man to myself. It wasn't never created that way. You think you all, and then here's the thing: when a man has all these needs and you can't provide them, you want excuses. You want excuses then.
Hey, A.L. Terry said, Elder, do you believe in marriage? He's married.
I'm in 4 of them now, so yes, bro. The answer is yes.
I got you.
I believe in marriages.
He believe in marriage.
True marriage, though, not this crap you see out here in the world. I ain't talking about these third party. I ain't talking about.
Tell him what you told me. Tell him what you told me.
Facts emoji, mister.
Yeah, I'm not talking about these third-party contractual agreements you get into with the state or wherever you live at. I'm not talking about that. Because the last I checked, the state of Nevada, the state of Georgia, the state of Florida, they didn't create marriage. So why do I need their permission to commit to somebody? Those are third-party contractual agreements.
Yep.
And all you doing is signing over your seed, really, to them.
Absolutely.
When you get that marriage contract, when you get that birth certificate, and when you get that social security card, that's your 3 parts to a person. You just signed all of them over. Why do you think when something go down, they can bust in your house with no warrants, no nothing, talking about CPS, and these are wards of the state? I thought they were Williams children or Smith children. How they all of a sudden become wards of the state, and the state get to dictate what takes place with them if they deem you not taking care of your children properly. You don't hear nothing about no CPS busting up in here because these children don't belong to them. I didn't sign them over to them.
Grown
People
dependent.
get mad. I deliver my children here. I just had a child. Some of y'all know. I got a 3-week-old baby here. 3 weeks. The baby girl, Ahava. You don't know hospital. We had the baby right here. She ain't got no social security card. She ain't got no birth certificate. She don't need that. Now, when she get of age, if she say, you know what, Pops, I don't want to live this lifestyle. I want to submit myself to this system and go get me a job. Guess what she can do? Go sign up for it. They'll give it to her. Don't all these, what they call illegals, and people come over here and get social security card, all that instantly, she'll get it. They ain't gonna have no problem with her submitting to the system. But I'm gonna provide a way for her not to have to submit to the system. I'm gonna teach her how to be a true helpmeet, a true wife, be a true daughter of Zion, be a true sister, be a true mother. That's what I'm gonna train her to do. And she gonna realize I don't have to have a system for that. And I'm protected right here. So yeah, I totally believe in marriage, but marriage starts when a man commits and the woman submits. You got to commit first, and then she got to submit. Show me in the Bible where it even tell a woman to love her husband. I would love somebody to pull that text up for me. Pull the scripture up where it commands a woman to love her husband. Now you're gonna find it telling us to love them, like the Messiah loved the assembly or the church. You ain't gonna find it for them. You'll find it in there where it tells the older women to teach their wives how to love their husbands. A woman has been commanded to submit and obey to her husband. That's it. That's how she shows her love. Oh, that's old time. No problem. Let's see what yours do then. Let's see how it works. I ain't got no problem with you doing it your way. I don't. I have no problem with you doing it your way. Let's see how it ends up for you. Herm, you said you had something? Y'all still hear me?
Yeah, still. I think Herm on mute.
Is he on mute? I know he said he had something, man, but I mean, people be wanting to knock the old ways when the old ways are righteous and they work. My thing is just do what is right. You ain't got to be religious. You got just do what you know is right.
Yeah,
you a man if you a man and you say something, do it. It's that simple. You are nothing further than what your word is. If you can't keep your word, you're not no man. Period.
It take energy to do the wrong thing. A lot of energy.
Boy, dude, wasted energy. You're right, my brother.
Right.
You're right. When you could be taking a lot less energy doing what is right, and everybody around you prospering from you just being holy and righteous. Problem is we selfish. Yep. We just being real and honest. We go off the beaten path, go down the road of sin, go down all this crazy stuff because we selfish and we got our own desires.
Mm-hmm.
I tell men all the time, they be saying, man, I had a guy, I want another one. But tell her. Tell her you want another woman. Now, will you be willing to, you taking care of this one? Are you willing to take care of the other one? Let her make a decision. She may not be with that. Let her roll in. At least you're a free man, though. At least you ain't a man around here watching your back. You know what I'm saying? You ain't a man around here watching your back and wondering, man, are they going to expose me? They going to tell me? I ain't got to do all that. I'm free. Where Herm go? Herm, what you got? I don't want to keep going. What you got, Herm? Somebody got to mute their background.
Yeah. I think Herm left.
Hey, salute, Laney. Salute, my brother. Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I said I think Herm left. He was.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Man, this stuff ain't hard, man. It's not hard. It just takes sacrifice. It takes you not being into you all the time. Flat out.
Me and my brother talk about that all the time. Relationships ain't hard. People make them harder than they are. But if you're on the same page, it's easy.
They selfish, bro. And that's the thing. People say that the hard part is getting somebody on the same page as you. I'm telling you as a man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what I know from multiple times of experience, multiple years and decades of experience of this. If you are holy and righteous, if you got your stuff in order, they will follow you. I promise you. But if you shady as hell and you think, well, she don't know what, yes, she do. The spirit in her know what the spirit in you doing.
Oh, yeah.
So they don't have to see it with their eye. Just like, hey, come on now, let's keep it real, brothers. When your woman done stepped out on you, don't tell me you don't already know. You want to ignore it. You want to ignore it.
But you know.
You don't want to believe it. But it's something you every single time tell you.
Oh, no, you know.
You know. Yeah, absolutely. You know.
It's a spiritual law, bro. The spirit of jealousy was made for men, not even women. It wasn't even made for women.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
This
why
is a
you
little
say that?
spiritual. Hey, this is a spiritual nugget for y'all that really
I
believe the Bible.
heard you say
Go
that
read.
before. I never heard
It's a
that till you
fact.
said it.
Go read Numbers, the book of Numbers, chapter 5. Go read it. It'll tell you. It was made for men. It was for us to know when our women would maybe potentially go out. See, it's never been a problem in the Bible for a man to have more than one woman. So why would a woman have a spirit of jealousy? But for us, because we are the seed, we have the seed. We sown. A woman is a field, bro. Imagine a field, right? Imagine a field.
Appreciate it, homie.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine a field. And you see it and it's full of corn, or this field is full of wheat, or this field is full of soy, right? Have you ever drove past a farm and in one field you see 6, 7 different things? You ever seen that before? Hell no. The field is for one thing, your seed. So women ain't designed to be having all these men run up in them, bro. That's not what they designed for. And you wonder why they schizophrenic and acting crazy.
Hey,
They got all.
hold on a second, El.
I'm just telling you.
Let me ask some questions.
That's true.
Why you keep saying it though, El dog? Like, what is it you disagreeing with?
Tell L Dog he more than welcome to come up in here. He can bring a civil conversation on up in here, and he said, "I got your food. Tell me where to tell the people of food at." Because here's the key, L Dog. You can go to my channel and you can see my life. It's working for me.
And it's like Elder say that
working
you know the women they it's for the seeds. You know, when the women sleep with a whole bunch of men, all that energy from that man stays in her, and she passed it.
That when DNA when you busting in her, that's the DNA going in her, bro.
Yeah.
And then you wondering why you sitting there having a conversation with her, and all of a sudden she just started acting a fool. Yep. You wonder where that come from. That came from Bobby that blew up in her in '87.
Yep.
Or Robert that knocked her off in '89. Yep. That's where it comes from.
For real. That's real talk.
That's where it comes from.
Real talk, man.
I ain't gonna hold you. This nigga might be right, man.
Man, them women ain't made.
Ain't no mic, bro. Ain't no mic.
Real.
I'm telling you 100% truth right now.
Man, y'all know back in the day, man, when if a woman committed adultery, man, she was stoned to death, bro.
Bro, think about that.
She was
think
stoned
about
hold on.
Anybody committing adultery will be stoned to death. But think about this. You won't find any reports in that Bible. You won't see any stories in that Bible of a man going out sleeping with a single woman, a woman that was not married, and then committed adultery. See, they got you all jacked on what adultery is. Adultery is not a man going out sleeping with a single woman. The woman's status determines adultery. Her status and her status alone. If she's married, that means she belongs to another man. So no other man can touch her. So if a man goes sleep with a married woman, now he just committed adultery.
Yeah.
But the worst thing a man can do if he go out and sleep with a single woman, the worst thing would be whoredoms. Sleeping with a whore. That's it. But it ain't no sin of adultery that requires death. It's not. Women, though, when they belong to a man, they cannot be touched by another man. So that's why you see caught in the act of adultery. That's why you see that stuff.
Now, I got L Dog on the panel, huh?
What you got, L Dog? How I got everybody food, L Dog?
Hey, y'all can hear me, man.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Salute, bro. Salute.
Go ahead.
Salute, everybody. Man, I'm sitting here listening at this shit Elder talking. Man, for one, I'm a maintenance director at a nursing home. I also do hospital work too. I work around a lot of professional women. Man, women don't want to be controlled, bro. I mean, that's your world you living in. But these women out here now, they want a career of their own. They don't want no body controlling them, man. So that's what I don't agree with what you're saying. Don't nobody want my wife is an RN. She's a nurse, and she does everything she wants to do independently. I salute her for that, and all I do is support her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't stop her from doing what she want to do. Well, you got it messed up, man. I work around a lot of professional women, and they would laugh you out of a room, bro, saying some of the stuff you saying.
Hey.
That's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get interesting.
I'm just saying, you know, that's your thing. Wait. Who have it going again? Who have it going again?
Let him roll. Y'all come in, all y'all. Y'all come
who have it going again?
Are you too?
And then you know, I was married. I was married to I got a daughter. I got a son. My son about to finish up at Alabama. My daughter, she's a freshman at Auburn. And they mom are very independent women. My daughter mama retired captain in the Air Force. I mean, man, you got women out here that ain't finna self. I mean, they want to do stuff on their own. They want to, you know what I'm saying? And if they find somebody that want to help them out and beat up, then that's all icing on the cake. But don't no
Hey,
woman
L
want to
Dog.
be controlled.
Hey, L Dog. I fully understand what you're saying, and you said a key thing in there that this the world you live in. See, this is your job, and you are around this type of woman. That doesn't mean
I'm
that
around
every
a lot
woman
of
in hold on, hold
professional
on, brother,
women,
hold on,
man. I
brother,
see.
hold on, brother, hold on, brother, hold on. I let you talk. I didn't interrupt you at all, did I?
Go ahead, go ahead.
The world you live in. You live around a bunch of professional women, and you saying they wouldn't accept what I'm saying. And you know what? I actually agree with you 100%, L Dog. That you being honest about it, and we can go and poll just 50 of the women that you are around, all these professional women. I guarantee you 80% of them is single. They don't have
Now a
husbands,
couple
bro.
of it probably 64. I ain't gonna sit here and try to win no debate on it, but I'm just saying, man, these women nowadays, man, these women, especially when you say that three wives shit, they not having that.
Okay, Mama Jennifer, can you say
Whatever,
shalom?
bro.
Can y'all hear my wife?
No.
Yeah.
Hold on. Say shalom. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
I get it.
All right, no problem. Mother Jennifer, before I came around you, were you working out in the workforce? Yes. You working in corporate America. Ford, right? Ford Motor Credit. Yep. Now, when I told you weren't going back to work no more, were you upset or were you happy? All right. So Chandray, come on here. Chandray, we call her auntie. Was you not working out in the world too before I met you? When I told you your work days are over and you ain't got to go back to work, were you upset or were you happy about that?
They gonna agree with you, man.
They're not agreeing
Come
with me,
on,
bro.
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 Come
I want
on,
you to
yeah.
hear from what the world. Oh, thank y'all. Bless y'all, baby.
You got that control on them, man. They gonna
Look at
agree. They
L
supposed to.
Dog.
I got that
L
control on me.
Dog.
You know what
Wow.
that? Hey, L dog. You know what that control called? It's
Bro, I don't
called
believe
love, bro.
everything. I don't believe everything I hear, man. I'm just saying. Make me
Hold
Hell
on,
understand.
no.
hold on, hold
Come
on, hold on,
on,
hold on.
bro.
No, hold on, Showtime. Hold on,
L
Showtime.
Dog. Wow.
L dog said we're not supposed. He don't believe everything he hear, but he wants us to believe everything he telling us about his environment. That's what he wants us to do. So we supposed to
No,
believe
I'm just
everything L
no.
dog
Don't
say,
don't flip
not what El
don't flip
Rufus
it,
say.
bro. Don't flip it. I'm just saying
No,
the
that's what you
women
just
that I
said.
see.
I didn't flip
No,
it,
no, 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 no. The women that I work around, bro. The average woman. I'm telling you, most women that I know and work with, they would laugh you out of the room, bro.
bro. That's why they will be single. I just sit here and gave you two professional women. One of my wives worked for
No,
Ford Motor
a
Credit.
lot of them married. A lot
Another
of
one,
them
hold on,
married.
bro. Another one of my wives was in corporate. She worked in the office. She was like an office manager. Another one of my wives was a school teacher. Came down there from the same area that Atlantean in. All three of them were extremely happy to come off the job.
Well,
Extremely.
I feel you on
So
that, but
even though you
most
hear that
women I know ain't with that.
now we supposed to believe you and your testimony from what you live, but then when I bring live Memorex up here for you,
Bro, I'm not trying
you
to
say,
win
"Oh,
no
we can't believe."
discussion. Listen,
It
listen.
ain't
I'm
that,
not
bro.
trying to win.
You
I'm not
said
trying to
I'm
win
trying
no.
to
Listen,
fool
listen,
people.
dude.
Hold
Listen,
on,
dude.
bro.
I'm
You
not
said
trying to
I'm
win
trying to
no
fool
argument with
people.
you.
I'm not.
I'm just telling you what I see. Ain't no women finna put up with that
And
shit, man.
again, hey, L Dog, did I not agree with you though? I believe that. Hold on, L Dog. I believe that's your reality. I know the reality of this world. What I'm telling you though, every woman that's fronting in that situation, not all of them want to stay in that. And a lot of them, if
I
they
agree.
meet a real true man
I
that will
agree.
lead them and guide them, they'll let that job go in a heartbeat. I got
Man, Zay
four of them
stupid.
here. Four of them here.
I agree.
One worked for the Houston school system for a decade. One of them was an office manager. One of them was in the medical field, and she worked for Ford Motor Credit. One of them worked. What's the dude? She worked at Microsoft. My fourth one worked for Microsoft. They all were
Mm-hmm.
happy to leave those places to come and submit to me. Why? I'm a real man, and they know I have their best interests at heart. Ain't no
I feel you,
BS
nigga.
with me.
I'm a real nigga, and like I said,
What you
I don't think I don't think too many I
What you
don't
think
think
I
too
am?
many
Hold on,
women gonna go for that shit.
What I sound like to you? A Korean nigga? What I sound like to you? I
Hey,
came from the same. Hey, I
Elder, I
came
fuck
from
with
the
you,
same hood,
Elder,
bro.
Elder, Elder. I fuck with you, dog.
I'm a real
I'm just
nigga
trying to
too.
like.
I'm a real nigga.
I'm just giving you my
I
perspective.
came from the hood, bro. I came from the hood, from the broken home. My mom was an alcoholic. My mom abandoned me twice, not once. I've been on my own since I was 14 years old. I've been paying rent since I was 15. I'll say 15, but I paid my first rent 2 weeks before my 15th birthday.
Yeah, I know the
Bro,
story.
I've been through the same stuff all y'all been through. The drugs, the alcohol, the sex, the violence. I've been through all of that.
Well,
What's stopping you from being? No, I didn't look at me.
I ain't saying I'm not talking about you, bro.
What
I'm
I'm
just
saying,
saying
what
in
I'm
general.
saying is what's stopping us from making the right decisions. This conversation got started by this situation that happened down there in Texas. And I'm saying, what is a man gonna do to protect his family property? Sending them to the school system, you seeing, just give it time, it's gonna eventually get to your school. It's increasing. What are you
I'm
gonna
not
do?
saying it won't. I had the opportunity to send my son and my daughter to private schools, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted them to go to public schools to see what I saw. Because, public schools, you're going to get at least a little taste of the real world. You're going to see fights. You're going to hear a lot of stuff you don't need to hear. So I wanted them to have that, to get them ready, for the next level. And
I can take my
far as
son out back. I can take my son out back and train him how to fight. Why he got to see craziness fighting in the street, in the schools? My daughter's got to see that. I don't understand why a parent won't want that. My daughter, what she need to see fighting for?
Yeah, I put my daughter in all that shit too, bro. But that shit,
I don't get it, man.
that's
I don't get our
retrospective, bro.
mindset. I don't get our mindset. And I'm saying, what are we gonna do to protect? This all started off this
I'm
situation
gonna
that
act a
happened
fool.
in Texas.
I'm gonna act a motherfucking fool about mine. I know what I'm gonna do.
I would
I know
rather
what I'm gonna do.
I would rather act a fool by protecting them so that they don't have to be exposed or to those type of situations. That's me acting a fool. Then if it do show up, I'm prepared for it.
Well,
I'm
my daughter got
prepared
a free
for it.
ride. My daughter got a free ride to Auburn. I ain't trying to pay that tuition. So
Brother,
she just gonna have to tough it out.
I got two I've already put through college and graduated. Both of them. I know exactly
Salute
where
to
you
you, man.
been, bro. I know that. And my oldest daughter pissed me off. She had 7 full ride scholarship offers. Because she wanted to be by me, she turned them all down. And I had to pay for her to go to school. Because the offer, she was in the South at the time, and the offers was all in the SEC region. You know what I mean? Arkansas, Louisiana, Missouri. She didn't want to be over there because we wasn't there. And she turned them down to go to a school that we had to pay for. Still played sports, but did it for free. Bro, I've been there. That's what I'm saying. I've been there. I know. I understand. And guess what? She got her degree from that school. And
I
guess what
just
she's
want you to
doing
know
now?
this. I ain't knocking you for what you're doing, man. I'm just like I said.
Hey,
I just
my brother, the reason why you got called in because you said I'm fooling the people. And what I'm telling you is that just because that's the reality you live, it does not have to be the reality for other people. I wanted to
yeah,
bring
that
them in
always
here.
goes.
Hold on. I wanted to bring them in here so you could hear them say
Mm-hmm.
they worked out in that corporate world. They went through that same crap. All the women you around, they went through all that crap. But when the
Yeah.
opportunity came to get them out of it, they took it. And it's the best move they ever made. That ain't me saying it. That's them saying it.
Well, I salute that, dude. I ain't knocking that.
And I
But
don't expect
all I was
everybody to agree.
saying
I don't expect everybody to agree with my biblical lifestyle. I don't expect that. And I ain't out here promoting that. I'm just saying it is what it is. I ain't hiding it either. I ain't hiding it either.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't no shame in what I'm doing.
That's why
I'm
that's
living
why I
righteous.
respect you that.
Yeah, I'm living righteous. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to show folk there is a better way than living in this fear, than living in this mirage of, well, let's do something, but at the same time, we ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. I got you, man. I ain't, like I
I
said, I ain't
appreciate you
trying to
coming in here,
goddamn.
bro. No, I appreciate you
I
coming
ain't
in.
trying. I come in
And
all
like
the
I said,
time. I mean,
yeah.
I be fucking with you, man. I
Oh
fuck
yeah. And
with you.
Eldog, like you said though, I don't want you to miss the one part. I actually agreed with you, remember? I believe
I mean, I got
what you see. I believe what you seeing daily. Oh, I believe that. I know that. I lived it. I was in corporate America for all these years. I know exactly what you
mm-hmm.
seeing every day, and the women you seeing. Them ain't the ones I'm choosing though. I'm choosing the
Yeah,
ones that's
you
there,
right.
and I can tell they don't like that grind. They don't like having to put that their face on and come in here and smooth the people and get stepped over for promote. They would rather be out of that at home raising their children and being up under a true husband. I'm going for that one. I'm not going for that one to tell me, well, I want to be independent and you need to match me. Nope, that ain't what I read in the book, I believe. So you can stay and do what you do. And them the ones that stay single. Them the ones that die alone with a dog or a cat. That's what happens. That's what happens. And my thing is, if that's your choice, that's your choice. I'm not knocking that. There are plenty of women.
Hey, bro.
There are plenty
Hey,
of women that choose that.
Elder. Hey, Elder, I've already made my choice, man. I'm married, man. I'm
No,
straight.
I'm not talking about
But
you.
I get what
I ain't
you're
talking about
saying.
you. I'm talking about the women.
I get what you're
I'm talking
saying,
about the
bro. I
women.
got what you're
I'm
saying,
talking
though.
about the women.
Yeah, you right,
Because
though.
this world, the way
Man,
this
that's
society
funny
done
though.
with it, you got a lot of women that make
With a
that
dog
choice.
like
Say,
that.
if I can't get it my way, I'd rather be by myself. Now, here's the problem: they're not gonna be by themselves though.
Yeah,
Because what they
nah.
gonna do is they gonna have the sneaky links and they're gonna have the dudes they call. They still gonna be giving up that box. They still
Yep.
gonna be taking that
Yep.
seed. They still gonna be taking that semen in. So and going crazy and crazy about a day instead of
Yeah,
just
you're right about
submitting and
that.
humbling yourself like the book created you to do and following a real true man. Now I know most of them gonna say you can't find no real man. I disagree with that. They out there. I live around. See,
Yeah, we out here.
my reality, I can show you my reality. You can go to our website, straightwaytruth.com, and you will see
I
a
have
picture of
it.
about like 1,000 people on there. That's my reality.
I,
You and that ain't all of us, but you will see a picture with about 900 folks. All of them living what I'm talking. All of them. And it's all
you ain't
races.
lying.
It's all
Hey,
races,
bro,
all creeds. Yeah. It ain't just
bro,
black. It ain't just
you,
white. It ain't just Hispanics. It ain't just
bro,
Asians. It's all of us.
you ain't lying. You ain't lying. I spent about 3 hours watching Straightway, bro. I know. Hey, I know what time it is. You know. Hey, everything seems lovely over there.
And L Dog, what I'm telling you, you good, you married now, but I'm telling the men, you good, you married. I'm telling you, it's working for you. I'm telling the men, you get to create the environment though. And when you got a
Yeah.
good environment, you'll get a good sister that want to come into that environment and be the helpmeet she was called to be for you. Help you build that environment when it comes to children, whatever you want to do on that land, business. Why she will help you as long as you're about it and she see your sacrifice.
Man, the
You
Bible
see what I'm
ain't
saying?
inaccurate. No, it
See,
ain't either.
hey, let's just keep it real. Most of these women, what they see, they come in, they want to help a brother out, and then they find a brother that's lazy as all get out. He want to have sex every damn day,
Yeah.
but he don't want to work his ass off,
Yeah.
and he want to put all the work on
Yeah.
her.
You damn sure right too, because I see that a
Not in
lot,
it.
man. I
Yeah.
see a
Then in the
lot of
day
them
they,
getting dropped off at work. You know?
and I see it, and see what most women don't know is I'm probably their biggest advocate. The folk in the faith will tell you, man, there's nobody that loves the daughters of Zion more than Elder Rufus. Nobody. I'm for the daughters of Zion. I ain't letting niggas take advantage of them. You submit and come up under this covering, your days of being taken advantage of is over. And I'm talking about from whatever perspective I need to be for you. Because I got my 4 wives, right? But I got hundreds and thousands of women that are just under me, and I'm just the head, meaning I'm just an elder in the ministry that's covering their needs. So I'm a daddy figure. Ain't nothing sexual,
Yeah.
ain't no tension. You see what I'm saying? And they can come
Yeah.
in and be at peace and not have to worry about, well, I'm doing this, but I can tell he's feeling me. Every time I look, he's looking at my body. See, they don't have to worry about none of that unholy, unrighteous stuff with me. They can safely trust that I'm gonna make sure they get everything they need from the perspective they need. Because most of these women need daddies. They don't want to admit it. They need daddies. They didn't get it, even if they grew up in a father's home. He was probably just a figurehead bringing in money, and he didn't have an opinion. The woman ran him, and she made all the decisions. They ain't never had real fathers to guide them. So most of these women coming in, I don't care if they're 20 or if they're 55, they need a daddy. So you be a daddy for them. And don't worry about that sex part and all that. Y'all give them whoever they need. But they need to have that security, man. You create it is what I'm saying. You the man. You create it. You create the environment. You do something about it. So like you, let's get back to the topic. You brothers that got children out there in these public school systems. I know school's about over, but you be the main one that go in at the PTA meeting and tell them we need to have security here. And I'm gonna be the first one to put my bread towards it. And I want other parents to support it. And I promise you, they see you come in with $300, $400, $500 to get the thing started. They'll throw their little 50 in. They'll throw their little 20 in. When it all adds up at the end of the day, we'll have enough money to secure our children every month. That's the only
Hey, Elder.
option you got. Yeah, I'm
Hey,
listening.
Elder. Well,
Yeah.
somebody in the chat somebody in the chat mentioned something about a coat.
About a what?
A coat.
What about it?
That they mentioned something about a coat. I guess they're trying to say that you in the coat or you run a coat or something.
He's not.
That's
He's
the
He's
training
not.
of the world, bro.
He's
That's
not.
the training of the world. What? Hey, tell me.
That's
What?
what
Let me ask you this, bro.
that's what they
Hold on,
want
bro.
you to think.
Hey,
He's
that's
not
what
in
they
the
want
coat.
you to think. But I can give you one thing that just blow that out the water. Name me a coat that's gonna put a gun in every single person. And just say we a coat. What coat gonna give everybody guns? Wouldn't they go shoot their coat leader?
Right.
You ain't finna get no. And everybody in our ministry, I'm talking about from men and women. Everybody carry guns. Everybody. You come to an assembly, if it's 900 people there, because we gotta have children and stuff, I guarantee you it's 500 guns in there. Guarantee. That's a coat. You show me the coat that let everybody carry guns. Show me that coat. Next false accusation.
Then one person said you the new UF.
No. See,
That's crazy.
he's a pervert.
Crazy.
He's unholy. I cover my women in righteousness and holiness. We ain't doing all that retarded crazy stuff. They all got their own place, bro.
A lot of
them
people
sharing rooms and all that stupid crazy. No, bro. No, we're not into that perverted stuff. So I'm not. No. That's not what this is about. Go read the book. It's holy. Most of you claim to be part of children of Israel. You come from. You know that you're a Hebrew Israelite, especially if you're a black person over here in America. And you'll claim that, but then you'll have a problem when you go read about how it got started. And that man had 4 wives, 12 sons. The 12 tribes of Israel came from 4 women.
The true
that
people,
one man. Yeah. So now you got a problem. Now you cool being a Hebrew Israelite, but you got a problem that it came from 4 women. I'm not trying to hear that. Go ahead, my brother. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, Elder. Jimmy Two Shoes said, "Show ask Elder if he was to ever be a preacher." Serious question. He is a preacher.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't your traditional Christian. Hey, I'm not no traditional Christian preacher though. I'm not. I ain't no traditional Christian preacher. I'm not the preacher that's gonna turn the other cheek like that false written in the, because see, people don't understand a lot of things was added to that shouldn't be there. It don't match the law, so you kind of know. I ain't a turn the cheek type of guy. You come up and slap me, I'm gonna beat shit out your ass. I promise you I am. You better hope I don't put a bullet in your head if you're a real devil. So don't try that stuff with me.
Yeah.
Go read about the Maccabees. Go read. That's who I am. I'm not that fake stuff that's been presented in religion. Now the book is real. Don't get me wrong, but religion has presented that fake stuff. I'm not that dude. We get flack from that. People say stuff to us, and we respond, and they get mad. Well, you're a church, and why would you respond? Because you an idiot. You a bum. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So no, I mean, you're not really familiar with real true preaching. That's what it is. I'm not that standard stuff you see on TV, which is garbage. Because what have they ever done for anybody besides line their own damn pockets? Every dime I make goes into this ministry to provide for the saints of the Most High. Every dime. Hey, for those that wonder, I don't get no salary for this. I don't get no salary.
You and all your people work together.
All of us. And all the businesses all that money go right here. Every single dime. All of it go right here to here into the ministry abroad. Because we can keep building. That's how you go from having 2 communities 8 years ago, and now you got 14, 15. And every community got dozens and dozens of saints living on it free. No debt. No stress, no worries, no nothing. They just can live free. Common unity. You can read about it. And again, I'm not even advocating that people go that route. You don't believe in that? Cool. Just do what's right, though. You think it's right that you know it's bad, and we know it's crazy folk out here. We know they're shooting up these soft targets called schools. You think it's right that the school your children go to ain't protected? Now, if you're not going to go protect them, at least provide protection for them. We could just stay on that one topic. You would go to the 5th power ahead of everybody else in the world if you just provided that one thing for your children and show you care.
Hey, Elder.
Yeah.
Hey. Look, somebody said, bro, y'all taking it too far. Y'all said
BX, you ain't got time for 4 wives because all yours go to Mr. Mag.
What did they say? That's sad.
Yeah, crazy on here, man.
That's sad, man.
You going hard? Hey,
and again, hold on. This is the thing that the people want to focus on. Why focus on how I'm living in that end? Let's deal with the truth about, man. This whole thing is, it ain't about me and how many wives I got. This is about doing what is right for your family.
Yeah.
Because I don't care if I got 40 wives. I'm providing for them. So why would you be upset? They don't have no needs, no wants. None of them got no debt. You see what I'm saying? So why would you be upset about that? Focus on the real. See, that's a distraction for you. You allow it to be that. When you're supposed to be focused on, I got a child that's in public school system. And what am I going to do to protect them? Now, because of my current situation, I may not be able to get off my job. I may not be able to do some stuff he's saying, but you can support taking care of them and providing for them. It's nothing to hire a security force to watch that school Monday through Friday. Nothing. And you get a bunch of parents that believe like you, all y'all chip in your little $10, $20 a month, and I guarantee that's more than enough to provide protection for your students. And I promise you this, if you got 4 or 5 security guards standing in front of a school with ARs, I guarantee you no demon devil that was liking this dude in Texas will ever think about hitting that school. He will be Swiss cheese before he get out his car.
Yeah, that's what our taxes should. That's what our taxes should go towards, man. But
man,
we spending $400 billion on bullshit, man.
Yeah, this is my thing. I ain't never gonna be in a position because we all know taxes is really illegal, but we pay them anyway because you force, right? No problem. If Jesus paid them out, if Jesus paid the taxes, I'm gonna pay them. Even though he said render to Caesar was his. This is theirs, let them have it. Here's the key. I'm still not gonna put the responsibility on them. Because they've already shown me they're not going to live up to their responsibility. They're not men and women of honor and integrity. They've shown me that. Yeah. So I'm going to sit back and just, and I know you're not doing this, bro. I'm just saying a lot of people do. You ain't doing this. I know you're not. You just brought it up. But we're going to just sit back and complain while these bookers still going to grocery stores, mowing down our family members, still going to churches, mowing down our family members, still going to schools, mowing down our family. No, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to take the onus on me because I say I love them. Well, now I get a chance to prove how much I love them. I do.
Well, I was looking at the news and I saw the thing about the baby formula. What's up with that?
See, again, I don't need baby formula. I got a 3-week-old baby here. You think I got baby formula in this house, man?
No, I don't know. I don't know what you got in your house.
You know what I got in this house? two titties on that baby mama. I got 2 titties on that baby mama. They all breastfeed. I don't need formula, bro. I'm not going to depend on them. No. But see, you need formula when the woman is supposed to be home, popping the boob in the baby's mouth. She's out working. Because the wicked man she under got her out working. And then while she out working, then come on take care of the baby. He claiming he got to work over, and he over here screwing around with Sally because he mad because she don't look the same after having a baby. Man, this is retarded. This is selfishness.
You got a point there. I ain't gonna hold you. You got a point there.
This is how it works, bro, and it's sad. But then you want somebody to feel bad when something happened to you. Now we got to raise money. We got to do a GoFundMe to pay because you ain't prepared. You ain't prepared for nothing. But make excuses. That's the stuff that get me fired up. I'm tired of the damn excuses. Men don't make excuses. They just go get it done. Period. Yep. And I'm telling you, this world running short on men. We got a lot of males. And they know how to stick their rod in women all day long and keep producing unprofitable children. They know how to do that. No doubt about it. But men that accept responsibility, that keep their word no matter what, I don't know many of them. I don't know many of them. I don't know many of them. I wish I did, though. And the one brother made a good point when he asked about did I have a dad growing up. No, I didn't. He was 5 blocks away, and I saw him 3 times in my childhood. That's it. Now, once I became an adult, he tried to come around. We still never had a great relationship, but I never held nothing against him. I use it as motivation. I said the things that I wanted from him, I'm going to make sure I give that to my children. That's what I said. Use it as motivation. Not a crutch, not an excuse. Let it motivate you. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. It says I can't read these. My bad, Showtime. I didn't mean to disrespect your screen. Oh, I'm.
Hello. First of all, Elder, you one of my co-hosts, bro.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're not disrespecting my channel.
No, I was
Crazy.
reading what the other guy wrote. I was reading the you got the comment on the thing. I can't see it, so I make
Keep
it bigger.
talking,
And I
Elder.
just
You
read it.
did.
Yeah.
Nah, I made this show
I
today because I wanted to see. This is my thing. I wanted to connect with my people because they were asking me to do it. You know, I'm a man of other people, and you know, if y'all want to suggest that I should do it, I do. I mean, me personally, I really didn't want to talk about that because that type of stuff give me anxiety. You know, I don't like
Well, it was
talking
smart.
about.
It was smart of you to do it, show man. You know,
Yeah,
it
I mean,
needs to be talked about.
Yeah, basketball ain't the world, man. It's other shit to talk about.
It ain't.
yeah.
It ain't.
Because that's why, like I told him earlier, we go back and listen to the show. This is why I run my show different. I run it with respect, positivity, because I want people to realize, like, we shouldn't be on here talking about dropping your location and all this other stuff. We got bigger problems in the world. We should be coming on here to chop it up with positivity to escape that issue.
Yeah.
I use sports to escape that stuff. There's a lot of us come on here to watch basketball. If we ain't had basketball life, God knows what we'll be doing. So I'm looking at the bigger picture, bro. Us connecting as brothers in the community, in this basketball community that we chop it up every day. I don't think we realize that. This is bigger than just anything. You know, I don't like to hear. That's why I don't like to hear the homies on here talking about now people like BX. He'll make you cuss them out, you know. But we know it's in context in sports. He'll
Hey,
make
at
you
least,
cuss them out.
Showtime. At least
Nah,
BX will tell you I'm Mr. Controversy. It's just in me, and I'm gonna be controversial. So now you know what you're stepping into. At least I got respect for my boy BX because at least he tell you. He's like, look, I'm a professional troller. I'm gonna be controversial, but I'm gonna be here. Now deal with it, and I love it. I ain't gonna lie. That's my guy, BX, man. That is my dude.
Look at he
Because
talking
I
about
can deal
something.
with it.
One wife. See, look at this right here. One
Let me
wife
see.
is enough. I just sent my
Hey,
girl out to Paris an hour ago. See, that's you,
hey,
homie.
not a
Apply that to
problem.
your life.
Here's the thing though. There is absolutely nothing wrong with monogamy. Nothing. It is acceptable. Hey, there's nothing wrong with polygyny. There's nothing wrong
Appreciate
with
it, E.
monogamy when you only have one. And there's also nothing wrong when you choose to be celibate either. That's a choice too. See, we want to eliminate that one.
All right.
All of them are holy.
Yeah,
You can be holy in celibacy. You can be holy in monogamy. You can be holy in polygymy. I got no problems with none of those. None.
right.
Hey,
I have
brother,
plenty. The
Showtime.
majority of my brothers got
Hey,
one wife.
look.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can just handle more.
Huh?
She
Who
want to know
talking?
the nigga, Atlanta.
That
Who is it?
Herm, I think it was Herm came in one.
Showtime. Man, you running a
Oh, it's
great
not
show.
Showtime.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Who is this? That's L. No, that's E-Bun.
Yeah, this
E-Bun.
is
Okay.
done. Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead, E-Bun.
No. You running a great show, man. Everybody on the panel, man, been demonstrating. You know, bringing out them facts, bro. You know, even when we look at our history as being Hebrews, you know, the brother, he's bringing out a lot of facts. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to say.
Well, salute, my brother.
Let me say something.
Go ahead, bro.
I want to say something. I love all this shit, man, but Luke is a hoe. I just want to say that.
I knew he was going to say that.
Let's bring that back
I knew
up.
he was going to say that.
Hey, Zay.
That's crazy.
Oh man,
Hey,
you brought it
Clarence.
back, huh?
He ain't lying though.
I ain't gonna coach the Lakers, Glenn Rivers. I ain't gonna coach the Lakers, man. Cause that's who you exactly today. You
Say
hear me,
again?
Glenn?
I knew he was going to say that.
I
Hey,
just
Herm,
want to
who
ask
you calling Glenn Rivers?
Zay.
He a Glenn Rivers fan?
Nah, they say he be talking like him sometimes, so that's
Oh, he
why I
got the
meant.
raspy. He got the raspy going at times.
Yeah,
Man, Doc Rivers don't need to coach nobody else. He need to retire.
Bro,
he
I'm telling
probably
you.
might end up being a Lakers coach for real though.
No,
Don't be.
I'm so happy. Nope, I'm so happy that Philly loves him. The front office loves him. They don't want to spend that money because they got entitled players. He ain't going nowhere. Watch. The Lakers is holding out hope because they don't think about it. Lakers don't have to pick a coach right now, so they're
Yeah,
not. But
but
they just hoping something happens.
But Elder, you ain't thought about this. If Daryl Moore do give James Harden the max, do you kind of gotta make James Harden comfortable, and the coach that would make James Harden feel like James Harden would be Mike D'Antoni, right?
Here's the thing: the Philly ownership loves Doc Rivers, and that's what
Especially you
matters.
get
He ain't. Hey, old boy is not. But what happened this year? They're not. He may be able to talk them into the extension, which I don't think he can do that. I don't think he can, but he may. But he ain't finna be able to talk them into firing Doc Rivers.
But what?
They're
Wait
not
a
going to
minute.
turn the Philly front office is not going to turn over the reign totally to Morey. They're not going to do that. No.
But wait a minute though. The 76ers wouldn't be able to get Mike D'Antoni because then that would eliminate Joel Embiid.
There you go. And see, the people of Philly love Joel Embiid. So here you go. You got the people that love Joel Embiid. He wants to be there. They want him there. You got ownership that loves the coach. Yeah, Morey, you got a job to do, but you better fit it within this parameter. I don't see him coming in and saying, give me the full reign and I get to determine what happens in everybody's life, the coach, the best player, the front office. I don't see Philly doing that. See, Philly gave a little bit of authority to that one dude that started this so-called process. What happened to him? He gone. So Morey ain't finna get all that power, y'all. I don't believe that. Only way, see, what they hoping is that Doc Rivers says, I don't want to be a part of this. And the Philly front office says, okay, we respect that. We'll let you out your contract. That's what they hope.
I don't think Philly ownership loves Doc Rivers. They just don't want to. He has 3 years left on that deal.
I don't agree with that. I
Doc
think
Rivers
he has 3 years left on that deal. They don't want to
right?
pay him that money. If you
love
fire
Doc
him, you
Rivers,
pay him
actually.
regardless until he gets a
Doc
new job.
Rivers can get paid by 2 different teams, right?
I think they love Doc Rivers.
Now, if you get hired by another
hey,
team,
Doc,
you still keep your old contract.
No. That ain't how it works, bro. If you do a lateral move, no. If he going from head coach to head coach, no. Now if they fire
if he gets
him,
fired,
hold on, they
you
fire
still have
him.
to pay him.
If they fire him, you still have to pay him. Yes. If they fire him, they still have to pay him unless he gets a new head coaching job. If he gets another head coaching job, he will not be getting paid from that team. That's why you see these that's why you see these head coaches that get fired. Notice most of them never go work right away.
Yeah.
They don't even want jobs until that contract is over.
Oh yeah, they get
Why
free
give
millions.
up that money? Yeah,
they get free
now
millions.
they can go take an assistant job and all that, and then still get their head coaching because it's a lower position. You see what I'm
Why
saying?
do you think Mike Brown been chilling for so long?
Yeah, he's still getting paid. But you can't take a lateral position and still make that money. No, they don't let you do that. No, And believe me, the only hope they got to get Doc is Doc say, I want to come out. And Doc gonna have to have a good reason. He can't just say, man, I just don't like how this is going. I want to bounce, because that'll make him look bad. When they committed a 5-year deal to him. You see what I'm saying? So all this PR stuff is serious, y'all. All this PR stuff is real. Doc Rivers could do some dumb stuff like that, and it will probably be the last job he ever get. So I don't see us getting Doc. He gonna coach them next year, y'all. He gonna be Philly's coach next year. Watch.
The part of Philly that nobody talks about, I don't think Embiid even wanted Harden. I think he just wanted something for Ben. He wanted Ben gone. Like Morey wanted Harden. I don't think Embiid actually wanted Harden. It was just like, you know what, get Ben out of here. He's not even playing. We might as well get something. But I feel like giving up Drummond, who was a great backup for him, giving up Seth Curry, they felt that in the playoffs. Because when he wasn't on the floor,
I think Embiid wants
apart.
to win, y'all. I actually think Embiid wants to win. I really do.
Of course,
I'm not an Embiid fan, but I think he's one of the few guys that actually does want to win a championship. I really do. He's one of the few guys that's high on their list. You know what I mean?
You better get out of Philly, then.
Well, and you know what? I agree with that. I agree with that
Hey,
too.
look,
Get out of Philly because it ain't gonna happen.
Embiid is gonna end up like Patrick Ewing.
If he don't get out of Philly.
Comparison. That's such a good comparison, my brother. I agree with that.
He played just like Patrick Ewing. He played just like
right.
I mean, think about it. Patrick Ewing was a dominant defender, great scorer. He just could never get over the hump. I think old boy could do that. He could be the same. I think that's a good comparison.
If he don't get you're right. If he don't get out of there, you're right. He need to get out of there early. Ewing stayed too long.
Especially if they give Harden that extension. Because that franchise is going to be wrecked for the next 10 years, bro. They're going to be jacked for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
So if they do that, Embiid going to mess around and retire with nothing. Man, that brother, whoever said that, that's a good take, brother. That's a good take, brother.
You better get out of there.
Yeah. He should want to go.
Similar, too, because Embiid doesn't look like he's going to have a ton of longevity. Like, remember how Patrick Nees went away, like, pretty quickly? I feel the same way with Embiid.
Yeah,
Like,
and he's
not
fighting.
really
You're
hurt.
right. He's fighting through a lot of stuff. And this is not. It ain't like Milwaukee with Giannis, y'all. Remember, Milwaukee showed they was willing to go the extra mile. They were doing everything in their power. Philly ain't doing that. They making a lot of bad mistakes, man. A lot of bad mistakes.
Philly went all in. I feel like they went in too early, and then they chose wrong. They chose Tobias over Jimmy because they feel like Tobias would be better with Ben, but they should have kept Jimmy. They should have just ran it back.
Yeah,
Pay
they
whatever he had
did
to
go.
pay.
They did go all in.
Well, they couldn't. They couldn't. They had to. Yeah, they couldn't run it back because they had to do Tobias or Jimmy. So one of them was going to go.
They could have paid both, but it would have been crazy. But they could have paid both.
No, you don't have brother. Show me one team that's got 4 max players. They could not have paid both, bro. Warriors don't have 4 max players. No, they don't. Who's they 4?
They got 3.
They got 2.
Hold
on. Oh boy is not on a max deal. He's on a good deal, but not max.
Who?
That's not a max deal.
Curry's on 200 million. Clay's like on 100 million. Draymond's on what 20-some mil, and
that's
Andrew
not
Wiggins
max,
had
bro.
150.
Clay on 180 million.
Those are not max. The only 2 deals you named that are max is Clay and Steph. Those other
Wiggins
2 are
got
just,
a max too when he signed
Wiggins
it. But
is not a max. That was not a max deal. That's a good deal. Just like Draymond's got
it was a max deal when he signed it. It was
Wiggins ain't on no max. What are you talking about?
I have to go look it up, bro. Well, hey, even with that, that's just 3 though. We know you can have 3. I ain't never seen a team with 4. So even if it is a max, you can definitely have 3. But I ain't never seen a team with 4. Only way you're gonna have that is a couple rookies. If you got a couple rookies that's close to their deal ending, because they still on rookie money. But you got 2 max deals and 2 superstars, that rookie superstar, which I ain't seen that either. I ain't seen that ever before.
Wiggins will be gone next year. He gonna be a hot commodity in the free agent class next year.
Yeah, I just don't see nobody giving him a max deal. Andrew Wiggins. I don't see nobody giving him a max.
No one's paying him that. The Warriors gonna trade him. Watch.
I'm not 100% sold on that. They may though. They may.
The reason why I feel like
they gonna choose Jordan Poole over Andrew Wiggins though. So
Wiggins gonna choose his money, man. He don't give a damn about staying with the Warriors.
They got 1 year. He has 1 year left on his deal, and they still have young assets. They could flip him for anybody in the league if they wanted to. They could.
And then he coming off an All-Star, so that did boost him up a little bit.
Golden State has shown there about that asset too. Because remember when Kevin Durant left, they made sure they got something for him. He just didn't walk scot-free. So I agree with that. They are about getting an asset instead of just lose you. So if Wiggins, they decide they're not going to pay him, they will put him on the market and try to trade him to at least get some kind of asset back they got control over.
That's crazy how you say that.
It'll have to be like a expiring contract asset because that money's got to be there for you to sign. Oh boy, what's his name?
Jordan Poole.
Yeah, because you got time on Kuminga and Moody. You got 2-3 years. You got 3 years on them dudes. 3-4 years on them dudes.
Of Poole and all those other guys is Poole. They have the bird rights, so they can go over the cap to sign their own players if they wanted
Facts.
to.
You right. And they ain't gonna give him a max deal either. He gonna get a good deal like Draymond, but he ain't gonna get no max deal. Yeah, he not getting no max deal. So yeah.
Hey, from them he won't. They won't. But some other
they always got the top or the second highest payroll in the NBA. So them boogers they paying for them chips. And again, you got the money to do it.
To me, they're the smartest team in the league because I remember when Clay and Draymond first got their first extensions after the rookie deal, they did it right before the TV money kicked in. So when the deals came out, people were like, Draymond got a lot, but then the TV money kicked in and it wasn't a lot anymore. And then they were smart when KD left, you get the asset back because if KD had just walked, that's a $27 million player that you can't replace because they were over the cap. They couldn't get the bird rights. They didn't have the bird rights for the next person.
That's how they had
D'Angelo Russell to get Wiggins and Kuminga, which is a crazy deal when you think about it.
It is. And that's what I said. That was really smart. And then, the reason they was able to get Durant, a lot of people didn't know, the salary cap jumped up way
up the TV money.
Once the TV money kicked in. So they had a lot of extra money in the salary cap, and they could use that to sign him. That's the only reason they was able to do that. In a normal year, they wouldn't have had the money to be able to sign him.
Well, if the NBA did what they were supposed to do, where, you don't just jump the cap all at once. You were supposed to,
you're right.
After over a period of time,
do it incrementally.
Incrementally.
Like the normal is, say the normal is this percent, add a percent or two to that. Don't just dump all of it in there at one time. You're right, brother. This brother knows
like the Nets did.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
but
and the Nets is
let me ask the panel this. Do y'all think John Wall, is he getting blackballed out the NBA like Stephon Marbury?
No.
Nah, he did
John Wall don't want
money.
to play. That's
He
what it
chose
is.
his
Nah,
money.
it's not even that. If you're Houston, you're rebuilding. Why would I play a player that can actually make me win games when I'm trying to rebuild and get draft picks?
John Wall's in a
He getting paid $45 million next year.
He
47 million. 47. He's
47,
in a bad,
yeah, 47.
He's in a bad situation. And what John is doing is saying that I'm not willing to see. He's showing you that playing is not as important to his money. Because he's saying, I want to play and I want to play my way, meaning I'm a starter, I'm an all-star. You're not going to put me on the bench behind people, and I'm not giving you no discount. So he's being pretty selfish about it. But everybody understands he ain't required to get no discount. So Houston is stuck letting him sit for these next 2 years. What Houston hopes this year is that somebody will see value in the expiring contract and offer them an asset to get him. That's what they're hoping. But if you realize it, what rumblings, what news article, what anything done said something about John Wall? Nothing. I've seen nothing. So teams, they like bump that. When you already showing that you don't care about winning, that your money is more important, you wouldn't take a $5 million discount, $6 million just to come. I mean, and think about it, y'all. It's money that he would have got back. Whatever he would have gave that, he'd have got back in that contract he signed with the new team. So it wasn't like he was going to have to give up no money.
Now,
he just didn't want to give a discount.
Remember when Blake Griffin, like for his buyout, he gave back like 20-some million. I'm not faulting John Wall for saying, nah, you're gonna pay me my money.
I ain't doing that either.
Like, nah,
Not
I'm
that
gonna
much.
sit. I'm gonna take my 47 million. I'm not giving 20 million back. That's crazy to me.
And then think about this too, brother. John Wall has had a major injury history. He don't know how much more career he got. So giving 10, 15 million back could be catastrophic for him, because let's just say he finished out this 47, just somebody sign him on like a 3-year, let's say 10 million a year. Say somebody take a chance and say we'll give you 3 years 30, right? And he go out there and he's done. And they're gonna do it incentive later. You know that because he ain't played.
Exactly.
So then that money ain't guaranteed. You see what I'm saying? They may give him 3. See, everybody think Chris Paul $120 million is guaranteed. Only 90 million of it was guaranteed, y'all. This 30 million of that money that ain't even guaranteed for Chris Paul. And they're gonna do a deal like with all this stuff going on with the Ben Simmons, the Harden, all these crazy deals. Whoever gives John Wall a deal, Russell Westbrook next deal, watch. All them bookers gonna be incentivized late, and they are not gonna all be fully guaranteed. Watch.
And you know what's gonna be crazy? The next CBA, the owners are gonna come after the players.
Oh, they definitely
Stephen A. Smith talks about it, but I've been saying it for a while. You can't allow what Ben Simmons did. What Ben Simmons did is one of the craziest things I've ever seen in sports, where you feel a certain type of way. They didn't trade you. Guess what? I'm not going to play. And then all of a sudden, he got hurt. How did he get hurt? Nobody knows. Well, you got hurt trying to ramp up, getting back in shape. That's crazy to me. And then you have the James Harden situation. You quit on multiple teams. And now you have Kyrie's is different. Even before the vaccine, he was taking weeks off and stuff like that. I know I sound a little bit like Stephen A. Smith, but still, you can't have the players. Hey, you can't have the players, act in that manner. If you're owners, if we're paying you tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, and you're not honoring these contracts, they're going to come after them.
But see, I don't understand how people always come after Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, he protected AI. People, they forget about that.
No, he didn't.
He protected AI.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
There's a lot of things he could have said and he didn't say.
He protected AI when AI first came to the league. AI is the Tupac of the NBA.
He threw AI on the bus.
No. AI is the Tupac of the NBA.
He ain't protect AI. Stop. That's a hell no.
Hey, the problem they have with Stephen A. is that Stephen A., who ain't never played the dang game and no high level, was always dipping in these brothers' pockets and speaking on their money. That's just a no-no, bro. It'd be different. It's just a no-no. You don't do that. And that's the problem that most people have with Buck Danson and Stephen A. Smith. He be trying to dip into these people's pockets, bro. You ain't the one to come up and you ain't no cap out and all that. Who are you to tell a man if he deserves this kind of money or not? And unfortunately, because of the social media world we live in, people listen to this stuff. Why do you think they leak this news early? They want to see what the people think. So if they say
what do you
this
mean by deserve? Because I'm critical. Like, once you get paid, you need to perform.
Well, here's the key. No. When I say deserve, all it takes is one person believing you're worth that money and you deserve it. That's
exactly.
all.
No, I 100% believe that. Yeah.
And if here's the thing. If you don't go out and what you consider earn that money, is that on you?
No,
that's on the person. That's on the person that offered you that.
Exactly.
When you come in and do a contract, you supposed to go out there and play your best. But if not, that's on them for trusting that you will do it.
No,
yes,
but
sir.
I have an issue with Ben Simmons where it's like, I gave you this contract. You know what? I'm not even gonna play. You could play like garbage, but you have to play.
What'd you say?
Like what's your thoughts on my bad? My boy Average Joe. I didn't mean to cut y'all, but I wanted to get y'all thoughts on the Kyrie Irving situation. They're not gonna give him the extension and Kevin Durant thinking about leaving. What y'all think about that?
KD gone.
If they don't want to give him the extension, then you know what? They have their right, because in 3 years he's played a third of the games. I can understand that.
Makes sense to me.
Like
makes sense to me. You just got to be willing to blow it up, because
exactly.
if KD gonna be the emotional guy that he's been the whole time he's been in the league, a sensitive dude saying, "If you ain't paying Kyrie, I'm not staying." Well, bye. Send his butt packing too. Start over.
Hold up his hand.
Those are assets, bro. Do you know if you get back for KD? Hey, it changes the game if KD say, "I want to go," bro. Y'all don't understand. All these other places that got disgruntled stars, they all on the table now that KD want to be traded.
Especially when you think about it, they were on an upward trajectory. They get KD, they get Kyrie.
I'm gonna throw something at y'all that I heard and that I seen too. I heard it and I seen it. They talk about the Memphis Grizzlies might have a goddamn chance of landing Kevin Durant, because they do. Like Elder been telling folks the whole.
You heard me say that. What? How many months ago I said that, huh?
Yeah, Elder been telling people the whole time. Memphis Grizzlies got all the assets. They got a lot of assets, and they can make a lot of strong moves.
But you know what though, Elder? You know what though, Elder? The one problem is that Ja, he's starting to get them Derrick Rose injuries. That's the problem.
Hey, no, that team showed you they can play without Ja. Now imagine this. Imagine Ja go down, but you still got Kevin Durant on your team with them guys. Them cats winning the chip, bro. Them cats winning the chip. The way they play defense with a Kevin
they're gonna
Durant,
have to give
bro?
up Jaren Jackson though in that deal. When I think about it,
bro, hold on.
I mean, let his ass go. Let his ass go.
Hold on. Who would you rather have, Kevin Durant or Jaren Jackson?
You right?
I mean, really, bro. Hey, you can have Jaren Jackson. You can have Dylan Brooks. You can get one of them young stars we got, and you can get a couple draft picks. But Kevin Durant with that team?
Well, no, but
Hey, Herm, how many months ago was that? I talked about this like during the season.
You said that about 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're probably gonna have to give up.
But you know what? You know what to the panel? You know what to the panel? Jaren Jackson is Tristan Thompson part 2.
Don't do that.
No. He's better. He's way better than Tristan Thompson already.
Yeah.
He's a better defender and he's a better scorer than Tristan Thompson. He's way better.
Tristan Thompson can shoot threes.
He's way better than Tristan Thompson, bro.
Tristan Thompson couldn't score. He was just a hustle. He was
he's
player.
Again. You don't have to. I heard my brother say you got to give up bang. No, you don't. Because see, your young star is Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yep.
That's your young star you're giving up. So that's the young star. Now you just need to get role pieces that go around it. They can't demand the fun. Again, your guy wants to leave.
You know what's funny? You could swap Ja. Would you swap Kevin Durant and Kyrie for Ja?
You would tear up the Memphis. No,
hey, can I say something? Can I say something, bro? Y'all ain't tired of these guys moving from team to team. Y'all ain't getting sick of this shit.
Oh, I'm tired of it already.
I'm sick of it, bro.
It is what it is, but this
I'm tired of it, bro.
This the old head NBA right now. This is what it is. But I said this about Kevin Durant like 5 months ago, y'all. I was like, if Kevin Durant's smart and that shit goes south in what's the name, he needs to go to Memphis. I said this. I said he needs to go. He gonna jump ship and he needs to go to Memphis because that's the place he can go be with young guys. They can carry a lot of load for him. They can play the D. He don't have to play, which Kevin Durant plays decent D. He's not no garbage defender, but he's not no elite one either. But they would just fit, and he would fit perfect with that team, and he could lead them to a chip. He could. You already got your true leaders there in Ja and all that. So Kevin Durant just come in and fit in just like he did at Golden State. Just like he did with a younger group. Man, I'm scared of Memphis. I'm scared of Memphis.
Watch this, Eld. I finna fuck with BX in the chat. Hey, BX. Hey, your source is gonna tell you the same shit. But hey, Kevin Durant may go to Memphis for real, BX. I'm telling you. I heard through the grapevine, and I seen articles on it already. So I'm like, damn.
We got the assets to pull the move. We got the assets.
Memphis.
I always felt like he might go back to the Warriors.
Memphis, he ain't going back to the Warriors. I can tell you that.
KD just further diminishing his legacy.
He ain't going back to the
Now
Warriors.
he win in Memphis. He win in Memphis. He get it back. He get his legacy.
Kevin Durant's too prideful to do that. I don't think he'll go back to OKC.
I agree, but if he don't win,
he'll go back to
OKC. But when it comes to the Warriors, I don't know because I've always seen a situation where Wiggins, Kuminga, Wiseman, and maybe future picks, they throw it all to Brooklyn, and he's like, you know what? I should have never left.
No, we'll see. I don't think. See, Kevin Durant, to me, he's shown me nothing mentally showing that he's built for that. Nope.
That's true. You know what?
He's never shown me anything mentally that he built for that type of move. He's built to me. Look, I did my best here. Y'all forcing me out. Now let me go to what I think is the best place for me to win a championship. He's ending his career over soon, y'all. He ain't got 10 years to play. You know what I mean? So most guys, when they done made, $300 million like he done made, $400 million, $500 million outside of basketball, you see what I'm saying? The money shouldn't be the motivator. He should be trying to win. And when he look at this landscape, he should be looking to move to Memphis. Because that's the bet to me. That's the best spot for Kevin Durant to go to and win right away. And then you can't say, he just jumped on a winning ship. You know what I mean? All the other stuff he got when he went to what's the name? You can't say that there because Memphis ain't done shit. They just got a bunch of young dogs.
They got a good squad. Yeah,
they got a bunch of young dogs. They got a good coach. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. Jaren Jackson's gonna eat up the majority of that money because you pay him his max.
Bane gonna have to be part of that deal too.
Bane will not have to be a part of that deal. I guarantee it. He does not have to be a part of that deal.
I can't think of another player.
I'm telling you, the one young star that they get is Jaren Jackson Jr. Then what you do is you throw old boy in there because he's a good defender. He's a good veteran. He was fit their system and what's the name and Dylan Brooks. And now you got the money made up. Now it's just how many draft picks you're gonna give them. I wouldn't give up more than 2 or 3. That's the deal, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I know they got. I may like if that deal went down at because most deals go down at the draft, y'all. Yeah. And Memphis has 2. Yeah. Don't they got 2 first-round picks this year?
I'm not sure.
I think Memphis got 2 first-round picks, y'all. But I would do this year's first-round pick. Let's say they got 1. Let's just say they got 1. I would do this year's first-round pick. I will give them another first-round pick. What's this, 2022? So they get another one in 2024 because I wanted to be as fast as possible because I know we're going to be good while we got Durant. You see what I mean? So I want to give it to them soon. So I do the 2024. That's your 2 draft picks you get. I may do a pick swap in 2026, and then I'm giving you those 2 players, and it works.
This is how I'm looking at
it. And nobody's going to be able to get
Oklahoma City, they got the most draft picks. They got the most draft picks.
But nobody's going to be able to put a better deal together.
But this is what I'm looking at. Other superstars went for it, and other superstars went for way more. Like when Paul George got traded, they had to give up SGA, they had to give up Gallinari, they had to give up like 4 picks. So I don't know if Jaren Jackson and Dylan Brooks and a bunch of picks is enough.
Well, I just named 4 picks. I just named 4 picks. I named 4 picks.
But you don't get a blue chipper. I don't know. Is Jaren Jackson like a blue chip type of player?
Bro, do you know he was in the Defensive Player of the Year final already? He was a finalist for the Defensive Player of the Year.
No, he's talented, but is he a blue chip like franchise cornerstone type of player?
Bro, whoa. You never get that back for a franchise player. So don't I mean you never see you never see you. Yes, he is definitely that. Out of the young players, who's more promising than him? He's 16.
Out of the young players, there's a lot
I'm
more
just
promising.
Who?
New Jersey gonna want Baines, man. They gonna want Baines too.
I'm talking about young players that's available.
DeAndre Hunter.
You said DeAndre Hunter.
Hey, don't sleep on DeAndre Hunter now.
No, bro. He's a
don't sleep on DeAndre now.
Hey, bro. DeAndre Hunter's a good little player. He is not on Jaren Jackson Jr. level, bro.
Man, watch next year.
I'm just telling you. Hey, I know about him. That was the Lakers pick that they got. That was supposed to be the Lakers player. I know about him. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong. I like him. I love to have him. He ain't Jaren Jackson
better
Jr.
than
though.
DeAndre Ayton, in your opinion?
You was right about Cam Reddish.
Rated, even though he wasn't picked as high. I think Jaren Jackson Jr. was number 2 pick or number 3 pick, something like that.
Number four.
Number 4. But he's rated higher than Ayton right now. Yes. They have him rated higher as a player than Ayton. Yes. He's a walking double, and he's already considered an elite defender. His biggest weakness is
he fouls a lot. That's his biggest problem.
That's the thing.
Tristan Thompson part 2.
He fouled.
Nah, don't do that to him.
He does foul a lot, but he's an elite defender and gives max effort. Teams love that. You can help a guy not foul as much, y'all. And then when his reputation get better, some of those fouls he getting now, he won't get them when his reputation gets better.
True. Oh yeah, that's fact.
Imagine you bringing him there. Oh, he's gonna be a focal piece for you, bro. He's gonna be a focal piece because everybody gone. He's gonna be like your number 2 guy, if not number. Think about it. If Brooklyn blowing it up, he's gonna be one of the best players you got.
So, I got a question. Do you think the Nets, unwilling to pay give Kyrie the long-term contract, and Nike, you didn't listen, and Nike dropping him? You think that had something to do with his
Nike smart to not extend him because he ain't making them no money? So no. And then Brooklyn's already made it clear they are not extending him. Now he can opt in and play for Brooklyn this year. But they have already told him they're not giving him the extension, hoping that would make him mad and not opt in. So now what it looks like you want to do is become a free agent and see if somebody will pick him up. But there's no market for Kyrie out here, y'all. I'm telling you, there's no teams out. There's only 4 or 5 teams that got money. They don't want Kyrie. They're already in rebuild mode. They're not going to pay Kyrie $45
million.
Hold on, bro. We're not a team with money. We're not a team with money, but remember, I was talking about this a few weeks ago. Remember when Pelinka and old boy met? This is what they try to say that they met, talking about that coach dude potentially coming to Lakers or Atkinson. That ain't what they was talking about. They probably didn't even bring his name up. What they were saying is, I got 2 guys that's here in Brooklyn that want to be in LA. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to work out like that, but to move this kind of money, we need other teams involved. Think about it. Most of these major deals like this, y'all, they're not between 2 teams. It's always 3 or 4 or 5 team deals. You need teams with this kind of salary. But Brooklyn knows they got 2 guys that would want to come to LA. Kyrie would want to come to LA, y'all, believe it or not. And what's the name's already made it known he wants to come to the Lakers. Ben Simmons. Y'all forgetting about Ben Simmons. He don't want to be there. So that's why these 2 got down talking. They're like, we got to figure out a way to get this done. Where your player go here and our players come to you. You see what I'm saying? That's what they met about, y'all. You're gonna need Houston. You want to get as many teams with the money involved.
Hey, you
got to realize this. You got to realize this though, for the panel, for all of y'all. All due respect, you got to realize how much influence Rich Paul has, and he's an agent for John Wall. He's an agent for Ben Simmons. He's an agent for a lot of these players in the league.
I think they're gonna put the brakes on him though when they come down on these players.
Well, I think his reign will be diminished once LeBron is out the league. Exactly. They mad at him now. See, they made the little statement the other day. If y'all looked at it close, they were talking about how that the league is against the Lakers and how they don't want to help Rich Paul. They try to throw Rich Paul under the bus, but let's keep it real. Rich Paul's got 50 clients. He got clients playing on almost every team in the league. Why is it that the league wants to just hurt the Lakers? Because it's about Rich Paul. No, it's not about Rich Paul. It's about LeBron. Let's just keep it real, y'all. It's about LeBron.
No.
That's why these owners are coming in cahoots together. They're coming in confederate agreement together to come against the Lakers because LeBron's on that team. Flat out. Let LeBron decide to be traded.
It's not just because LeBron's on the team. It's what LeBron's done historically when it comes to manipulating franchises.
No problem, bro.
Yeah.
The problem is LeBron is what I'm saying. They're coming at the
Lakers
because of LeBron. It's not Rich Paul. They're trying to act like, well, the league is against Rich Paul. Well, if that's the case, don't deal with none of his clients. So that means that out of the 30 teams, 20 teams you can't deal with because they got Rich Paul clients on the team.
But
that ain't what it is.
They feel like LeBron, they feel like that collusion when it came.
I wish
there was collusion when it came to AD. That was 100% collusion. We all know it.
Why was that collusion? Hold on, brother. Hold on. I'm gonna ask you. And I don't know if you know me. I used to be in the agent business, so I'm gonna ask you. Why do you feel that deal was collusion?
In terms of speaking to him before, when he's under contract to go to the Lakers. Now,
hold on. Who spoke to him?
LeBron and AD didn't speak to each other. Is what you're telling me.
Hold on, brother. I'm sorry. I dropped my phone.
Now the thing is, you can't prove. It's hard to prove. I can hear you.
Hold on. You said LeBron spoke to AD. That's two teammates. I mean, that's two players talking. There's no collusion there. They can talk. They have the right to do that.
They have the right to talk, but they don't have the right to.
Yes, they do. They can talk contract. They can talk anything they want under the NBA laws. You cannot restrict player to player conversation.
Let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick, bro. Hold on. I want him to tell me his collusion first. Then you can speak. I want to hear what he said because I want to.
I get what you're saying.
That's a serious accusation you're throwing. That's why I want you to break it down.
There's no way to prove collusion between players and players talking. That's what, because you can't restrict it, but it doesn't mean that they didn't collude. You see what I'm saying? There's no way to prove it because you can't restrict that talking, but that's not allowed.
There it is, bro. There's nothing wrong with a player. Remember, they put this on TV. Remember, we got Kyrie on the screen right now, right? Remember they put that on the TV when they were in the hallway. I think it was at the All-Star game or whatever, and Kyrie was talking to Kevin Durant, saying, they got 2 max slots. They got 2 max slots.
I didn't hear what they said.
That's what they said. Go back and you can pull it up online. You can hear it clearly. He's saying they got 2 max slots. Now, the only team in the league that had 2 max slots was Brooklyn. And they end up going to Brooklyn. The league ain't, there's no fines, they cannot regulate that. They can say what they want to each other. So if LeBron goes to AD and says, I want to play with you, and AD says, I want to play with you, that's not collusion. That's their free will choice. Now, the collusion would come is if the Lakers organization goes and tries to talk to AD and tries to, talk him into. That's when the collusion comes in.
But
what you have a problem with is the players having the power to force these teams to send them where they want to go. That's what you have a problem with.
The collusion is when you deal with black agents. We just gonna keep it real.
That's not true, bro. That's not true.
No. Hold on.
That's not true at all, bro. That's totally
that's
false.
That's why Jay-Z said it on 444.
That's false, bro.
That's why when he said with Scott Boras. That's what he said with Scott Boras.
Oh, you saying just because
that's why Rock Nation, and
you saying you saying just because it's black agents is collusion, just because they're black. They don't say this to white agents. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying is that they fear that. That's why Jay-Z said it on 444 when he said we're going to get Robinson Cano. Scott Boras, he been doing this. The white agent that's been in baseball, basketball, and hockey. That's why he said it. That's why Rich Paul and them, that's why they scared of them.
What's happening, brothers, is I'm telling you, for so long, decades, y'all, ownership used agents to wield their power to players. They would use the power they had and tell the agents to convince the player to do what the owners wanted them to do. Since LeBron has come into the league, that has changed. And what he has done and empowered and inspired other players to do is to use their power within the guidelines and the rules so that the power has shifted. We're the ones they're promoting. They're not promoting the NBA. They're not promoting these teams. They're promoting us as individuals. So let's use our individual power. The problem has come in is when you get players like Kyrie, Ben Simmons, James Harden, where you abuse that power. See, the situation with Anthony Davis, people say it got ugly, but to me, what Anthony Davis did was this. He told them, you might as well trade me now because I'm not re-signing with you. Here are the lists of my 3 teams. He did what was.
But you're not allowed to say that publicly. That's why they fined him, right?
No, they never fined Anthony. What did they fine Anthony Davis for? I don't remember no fine for Anthony Davis.
He got fined what, like $50,000 for the public?
No, he got fined. Yeah, he got fined for something. Yeah, no, Anthony Davis got fined.
Pull it up. I don't know. Was it for that? That's all, folks. Shirt he wore or something like that. But
I don't know.
Again,
Elder, I don't know what it was for. Elder.
Yeah,
but I know he got fined, man, or something.
No problem. What I'm saying is this: I personally think that he did them a solid by letting them know up front, I'm not staying. They can get mad all they want. Yeah, they can get mad all they want, but he did them a solid. Now, because he could have did what LeBron does. See, this is why they can't touch LeBron. LeBron will play out his original contract, and then he'll just walk. That's what he does. And they can't say a word to him about it. They can't.
This is why I feel like LeBron's is different, because he takes the gamble. He takes for the longest time in Cleveland when he had the power, he would take those 1+1 deals. So he
hold on, brother. Hold on. Time out. I'm gonna ask you a question. You started off by saying he takes a gamble. What is his gamble?
No. I'm saying he's gambling on himself.
Like, no. What is the gamble?
If he gets hurt,
what happens? Hold on. Now, I'm glad you said that. What happens if LeBron James get hurt? Do you think a team's not going to give him still a max deal?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
There's no gamble for him.
There's no gamble for
hold
him.
on. This is what LeBron. I'm glad you did that, bro, because this shows you what the players were doing. When you're a max guy, there's no gamble. When you're a legitimate max guy, there's no gamble. Kevin Durant got hurt, no gamble. Klay Thompson got hurt, no gamble. Got hurt, no gamble.
I feel like Klay's is different. Klay's was a Warrior thing. I don't think.
When you are a max player, no gamble. You ain't betting on yourself. Some team will say you'll get healthy, and when you are, we'll be ready for you. They know this, and LeBron has told them and showed them you don't have to commit to these 5. And remember, before it was 7 and 10-year deals. Y'all remember? In the era when I was being an agent, a lot of these guys got sucked into 7 and 10-year deals.
It was 7-year deals,
and they were stuck.
And it destroyed teams.
They were stuck. No, it destroyed the players more than anything. They were stuck in these bad, horrible cities and situations.
I feel like it destroyed a lot of teams.
So LeBron is telling to him, you a max guy? Use your power. I'll do a 2-year deal, player option on the 2nd year, which is a 1-year deal. Now you're forcing the teams to bring in enough talent for you to compete and win, and they ain't going to jack up your legacy like they did Kobe. See, LeBron, watch what they did to the people like Kobe. They made all that money off Shaq and Kobe in that 3-peat, bro. And then for years, wouldn't put talent on the court. You telling me Lakers didn't have the money to put better talent on the court? Guys that didn't even make G League.
What years are you talking about?
5, 6, 7.
Oh no, but that was rebuilding. They got rid of Shaq, and then
bro,
they were just
stop.
Kobe wanted to win, man. But Kobe just wanted to win.
What happened was the Lakers got all that money and they wouldn't spend it. They were staying under the luxury tax.
Well, he won 2 more.
Trying to win. When you in LA, they ain't rebuilding. You can get any star to come there as long as you can get any star to come there as long as you're willing to pay him. The Lakers want. Hold on.
I don't remember any star being.
Bro, again, the Lakers weren't trying to pay them. They wasn't trying to pay none of them. And then check this out. When Kobe finally exercised his power, saying, you know what, fine. You don't want to put a winner around me? I'll go to Chicago. I'll go to the Clippers. I'm going to go somewhere where they want to win.
That's when they made the trade.
Then they had to get Gasol. It's amazing how all of a sudden they can do a deal when the threat's there. But because Kobe didn't have no power in between those years, there was nothing he could do. Now imagine if Kobe Bryant, hold on. Imagine if Kobe Bryant was on a 1-1. You think the Lakers would have made moves? This is what LeBron learned from seeing all this, y'all. And he has translated that power to the guys that have it in the NBA. The problem is all of them have not worked like LeBron. LeBron has been an Iron Man. He's played. He's won chips. These cats want this power, and they don't want to be dedicated. They want to come in fat. They want to come in and play 40 games instead of 82. You see what I'm saying? They have abused their power.
And then they're not able to pick their own teams either, though.
No, but when I look at LeBron's situation, because there was a couple moves that Cleveland shouldn't have done, but LeBron was holding them hostage. Tristan Thompson wasn't supposed to get the type of money he got. We know that.
I bet this. What? Hold on. Give me the end result of that. Did or did not Cleveland win a championship?
No, that was after. Tristan Thompson got paid after, right?
Yeah.
He got paid after they won.
They won a chip.
Never won again after that.
Was Tristan Thompson on that team they won a championship with?
Exactly. And then they paid him after. But
Brother,
they paid him way too much.
Hold on. That's what happens. You win a chip, you reward the guys for success.
He was overpaid though when he paid.
You don't
no. This is what you
do.
He was overpaid. This is what you do though. You pay him that if LeBron tells you to. Why? Because that keeps you with LeBron. If you got it on the table, say LeBron, hey, pay this guy because I want him on the team. See, that's the power that he had.
And I agree with that, but I don't like how he
benefited.
I'm a Lakers fan, but I don't like how he shifts.
I ain't got no problem with that.
That wasn't my decision.
That wasn't
my decision. I'm holding you hostage, but you know what? That wasn't my decision. You can't do that.
No. The team is holding him hostage because if LeBron believes this guy just helped us win a chip, but you don't want to pay him and reward him for the work that he does, you holding me hostage. You want to get rid of him because you want to be cheap.
You ought to thank LeBron.
When it doesn't work out, you say he doesn't have help.
Bring in a player that ain't gonna give me the production that he gives. No, pay this man. He's already won for you. What LeBron did was made sure these owners paid these guys for the success that they got.
All right, and then they pay, and then he asks for more. Because I remember that whole season going afterwards, he goes, even though he had Kyrie, he's like, we need a point guard. Look at us going out here. We need a point guard. It's an issue. And then all of a sudden they went and got a Darren Williams who couldn't play anymore. And you know how we know he couldn't play anymore? Because that was his last year in the NBA. Like, as soon as they picked him up, 2 months later, he never played in the NBA again.
Why do you think they needed a point guard, though?
No, LeBron said they needed a point guard.
Why do you think he said that? LeBron knows him being the major playmaker on that team is going to wear him out. He's doing the same thing in LA now. Why do you think they brought in Dennis Schroeder? Why do you think they brought in Russell Westbrook?
He wanted Darren Williams.
But here's the thing: those moves were going back were bad moves.
Well, they end up being bad, but at the time, LeBron thought that's what was necessary for them to win. And you gonna curtail to your superstar. Here's the key:
your superstar,
if your superstar tells you, "Do this, or I'm gone," what are you gonna do?
I feel like he micromanages because I look at a situation like the Warriors.
Bro,
look at someone like Jordan Poole. I look at someone like Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole could never develop on a LeBron team.
That's why he's not on LeBron's team.
No, but
LeBron is trying to win a champion. Hey, LeBron is trying to win a championship every year. Jordan Poole got drafted to that team at the right time. He got drafted at the right time. Now hold on, bro. You got one team. You got one team you can name that. What other team would Jordan Poole develop like that on? Tell me another team.
Boston, he would have developed.
Yeah, right, bro. Jordan Poole coming in. Hold on, bro. Go back and look. State went through a couple bad years with Jordan Poole to where a lot of teams would have gave up on this talent.
He would have developed in Miami.
Boston. Hey, hold on. Don't say. Hold on. I can tell you guys that came in with much more hype that was on Boston, and Boston gave up on them before. After a couple years, the same time frame that Golden State didn't give up on
Romeo
Jordan
Langford?
Poole. He's one. He came in with much more hype. Much higher draft pick. They ain't got him no more. So no, bro.
Yeah,
just got put in the right situation. What helped Jordan Poole? Hold on. What helped Jordan Poole was that what's the name was bad. So they didn't have no reason to move nobody. Might as well develop. The Warriors got bad all of a sudden. Yeah, they got bad.
He developed that year. They didn't do
they'd have been championship.
He's only
level.
in year 3. He was solid in year 2. He was just bad in year 1.
He was bad both years. He was bad both years, bro. No, I gotta go look.
Year?
I think he's in year 4. I gotta go look.
No, he's in year 3. This is year 3.
I gotta go check. I gotta go check.
The team was bad. The team was bad.
The team was bad for 2 years.
But he was pretty solid.
They weren't great last year, but they were still an 8th seed. They didn't make it in the play-in. They weren't bad. They were bad.
I thought
in year
Jordan
1.
Poole had 2 mediocre years for them, but I gotta go check. But what I'm saying is this: you can take the chance with a guy like that when you ain't crap.
Hell, he was in the G
nothing
League.
And no expectation. Yeah, if you
he was in the G League.
He was in the G League. Yeah, if you ain't got no expectations, if you don't have no expectations, you can take those chances on guys like that. Why you think the Lakers?
Because I think about how Terry Rozier developed.
And he developed in the G League. Then
all I'm gonna say to you is this: all these guys you name and develop, have their teams won championships since they developed? Yes or no?
Golden State.
No, hey, you got me on my point. Hey, you got me off my point. My thing with LeBron acts like young players can't be on championship teams. When if you go throughout the history of the league, every team's had at least a 22, 21-year-old rotational guy that's helped them win. I go back to the Lakers. Remember,
I think LeBron teams have always had that too. How old was Boobie Gibson?
They didn't win anything.
When they went, he didn't go to championship with Boobie Gibson.
Oh, you talking about 2007?
Yeah, he didn't go to the championship.
They went to the championship.
How old was Boobie Gibson? So I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I guarantee you, I can go through on his championship year team and always find 1 or 2 young guys that are under 22, 23 years old. Guarantee I can.
Yeah, but a lot of that was you're talking about that first. I'm not talking about the first stint in Cleveland. If you're talking about Miami and stuff like that, those guys were probably rookies. But
what are you talking about? What stint are you talking about?
Everything post the first stint in Cleveland.
So you saying in Miami they didn't have no young players?
I didn't say no young players, but the players that he brought in that weren't drafted were majority of them were what? Veteran role players: Shane Battier, Mike Miller, Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis.
Why wouldn't you not balance out your roster? A young guy's not going to produce on the level those dudes. You think you got a young guy out there in the league that year that would have hit that shot that Ray Allen hit?
Yo, hey, how old was Trevor Ariza when the Lakers won it in 08? I mean 09? How old was Trevor Ariza? What, 22?
Oh, he was older. Remember, he came in with LeBron, right? He came in the same
but was he was like 22 years old?
No, I think he was older than that because he
There's
came
no way
in
he's
with
older
LeBron.
than 20.
Hold on,
I
LeBron.
know.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. What year did LeBron come to the league? 2003, right?
Yeah.
Didn't Trevor come that same draft?
No, remember Trevor went to UCLA.
For how many years? Only one, right?
He only went to UCLA for one. So I feel like Trevor
Hold on, 2004. So that means 19,
Trevor was,
4 years after. So he was
he was
23.
22. He was 22, 23. That's what he was.
Yeah, I just did the math. If he
Yeah,
came
that's a young
out, say he was
player.
18, that's fine.
And I feel like he
all
never.
these teams got young players. But we didn't win in 2008. The Lakers didn't win
I
in
know
2008.
2009. That's what I'm talking about. 2009.
He was
about
probably
22.
24, 25. No, he wasn't that. He wasn't that.
I
He
just
couldn't
looked
have
it up
been.
right now.
No way.
He's born in 1985. They won in
Thank you.
2009.
Thank you. Do the math. That's 24. You saying 22? That's 24.
June 30. So he's 23.
85,
24.
2009. That's 24. I was
He's
doing the
born
math
June.
for you.
All right, so 23.
I was doing the math for you. I was doing the math for you.
No, I get what you're saying.
But he's a player that came out at 19 years old or whatever. Yeah.
Hey, they forgot
What's
about the Mario Chalmers and Norris Coles of the world, and Norris
Man,
Cole.
I'm telling you, I can go look on all those teams.
They came
I
in
can go
at,
look on all those teams, and I guarantee you, I'll find somewhere where there's some young players on each one of those teams that won the championship.
I'm
They
not
may not got a lot of
saying that,
time, but they.
But he tries to trade those young players to get different assets that I feel like he doesn't.
If it's going to get him an asset, to win, why not?
Hell, he won with Cal.
You can't deny you can't deny the fact that he don't won 4 chips from doing it. So there's got to be some. I mean, who else has done it? He's won 4 chips from doing it.
If you're picking your team, I feel like you should have more than 4 chips.
Oh, see, you set the standard then. Okay, I get it.
No, I'm just keeping it real.
You're keeping it real by you trying to set the standard. You saying, well, if you get to pick your team every year, you should win more than 4 chips. Why? He's supposed to be better than the GMs. He's supposed to be better than the coaches that pick the team. They don't win every year. You don't hold them to that standard. So why does he have to be held to that standard?
Because he does stack the deck. Are we going to lie that he doesn't stack the deck?
Brother, that stack the deck shit didn't come until he started winning. Nobody ever said that. Nobody had a problem with Boston picking their team. Oh, it wasn't ever. Nobody had a problem with the Lakers team being stacked. Boston Celtics of the year being stacked. Philadelphia being stacked.
If you're talking about the 80s, there was less teams. The talent was more concentrated.
Brother,
everybody had a squad. You know what people do? Those Bucks teams were nice. Those Houston teams were nice. There was a lot of nice teams, but we elevate people who win. I'll give you a perfect example. Like when we talk about guys like Derek Fisher and other role players, I'm like, was he really better than someone like Greg Anthony? No, but he was on the winning team.
That's not true. I think Derek Fisher was much better than Greg Anthony. I'm talking about clutch. You show me the clutch situations that Greg Anthony was in to propel his
was
team.
he in those positions? Was he on those
type
of teams?
I got
to
Derek
go with
Fisher was clutch, bro.
Derek,
he was a way better defender than him. And he was a smarter player, had a much higher IQ than Greg Anthony.
I don't know if he was a way better defender because if you go back to those early championship years, we got killed at the point guard position because of that.
Well, who? You talking about Iverson guys that were elite scorers?
I'm talking about Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby wasn't elite, but he was elite against us.
Hold on a second, bro. Are you telling me Mike Bibby when he played, he was an elite scorer? Yes, he was. Go look.
No, I know Mike Bibby. You know, Mike Bibby. He was a very good player. He's not elite unless you're.
Greg Anthony stopped the Knicks from going to the final back in the day, tripping over his own damn feet.
I would not compare Greg Anthony, and I'm not even talking championships. I didn't name nothing about no chips when I compare Anthony to Derek Fisher. I think Derek Fisher was just an all-around better player than him from what I saw from him on the court. Period. His IQ was higher. He was a dog defensively. He was stronger. He was much more versatile than him, and he was a
better shooter. He was a better shooter.
He was definitely a better shooter. But I just look at different.
He was clutch.
You put certain players in different circumstances. How does it work out? Those last couple years with Derek Fisher.
There's a lot of people that go to LA that can't handle the pressure, and they good other places, but they can't play in LA. So now what?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact. It's just a fact. Man, I love chopping up with y'all, but I got another broadcast I got to do later, so I got to get prepared for that, man, and get some stuff taken care of. But it was good chopping up. Yes, sir. It was good chopping up with you, my brother. What's your name, man?
Average Joe.
Average Joe. Salute, my brother. Appreciate you.
You elder, right? Elder.
Yes, sir. I'm elder. Yes, sir. All right. Salute, my brother. Herm, salute, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm about to go get me some Chick-fil-A. You guys have a good one.